Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Rockstar. We want to welcome you to another episode of At My Mama's House and the popular podcast Rock's House. As you can see, I got my crew with me. We almost full. And as usual, I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. Yes, man. What's up, y'all? We got Quality in the building. Quality, introduce yourself, please.
Quality. Unmute your mic.
I'm sorry. What's happening, team? What's going on? My bad, man. Y'all know I'm a little old school, man. Old school. What's happening, team?
What's up? So hold on just a second. Just a second. Mic check, 1, 2.
1, 2.
Mic check. I hear you.
Check.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Yo.
I gotta take this shit out. Let me disconnect this shit. Fuck this shit, man. All right, Big Yoga. Talk to him.
Big Yogi, not the little one, man. Keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy, baby.
Already. King, talk to him. Let him know who he is, my dog.
Hey, what's up? This is Kane King here, Blackjack Films. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know.
Hewwood. Make sure y'all go to Tubi. Make sure y'all go to Amazon.
Check out Hewwood.
Check out the popular new show that my legendary director friend. Yeah, nigga, I know niggas that's doing shit, nigga. This nigga director, nigga.
Hey, they on Vic ass too, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rich.
Hey.
Back in the building. Talk to him, man.
Hey, man. Hey. I was gone, but I'm back now, y'all. You understand me? Hey, let's go.
You did. For everybody out there who missing me and this nigga going head to head, he's back.
I'm back.
Get ready for these shits. Now, fair warning. We might agree on some shit, so don't trip.
Yeah.
Don't trip.
That's not unusual.
It's
Put
not
that
unusual.
service announcement out early.
You see, you gonna need it. You gonna need it. And trust me.
You did. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right, man. What's going on? So look, check this out. YouTube world. First of all, subscribe to the channel. Stop bullshitting with a nigga, man. Click the subscribe button. Y'all tuning in, we get it. But we need you to support the channel. We not even monetized yet. We keeping it A1. We are growth in progress. You know what I'm talking about? We humble as apple pie. You know what I'm talking about? So this is what we're doing. We need your support. We doing it organically. We not even paying for ads. I ain't paid one dime for an ad. Every follower we getting, every like, every subscription, every comment, we getting it organically out the mud.
I'm talking about straight out the mud.
Straight up, no bots, nigga. No bots.
Y'all gonna be first hand to watch a rose grow out of concrete, baby. That's what we doing.
Original show.
So when I say we getting out the mud, we getting out the mud. I have not paid 1 cent for one ad.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right now.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, man. But yeah, so to the people in YouTube, man, this is what we was just talking about off the air, man. We was talking about, just how a lot of us don't read, man. A lot of us, we stop learning, you know what I'm talking about? And it's an African proverb I want to spit to y'all out there in YouTube land. And in fact, man, y'all start Googling African proverbs out there in YouTube land. You know what I'm saying? The world is a library. Stop just depending on your local public school district to give your goddamn education. Because half that shit shot anyway. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Stop depending on goddamn state funded education. We know that shit has limits too. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? They teaching you to be an employee in a motherfucking way. When the last middle school, high school taught you about taxes, nigga? You feel
My
me? So
favorite subject was lunch.
See,
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 that's what I'm
See,
talking about.
see why? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm
yeah,
talking about? See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? All right.
see.
Hey
I'm just
man, hey,
It ain't
I'm
funny, but the shit funny.
I'm just being real. I'm on that bullshit. I'm gonna stay on it. You hear me?
See,
Already, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So man, let me share an African proverb for y'all out there in YouTube land. There's a saying that says there's an African proverb that says the day you stop learning is the day you start dying. Say it again. The day you stop learning is the day you start dying. Hence the term the walking dead. The walking dead is real. It's a metaphor that the Caucasians that took and used from ancient Kemetic studies, you know, from all the parables. And if a lot of people don't know what parables mean, it comes from a Hebrew term which means to live through, which means that our elders who lived through things, they notated it and written it down in scripture or rather in tomb or on stone to pass down to neighboring generations for them to learn from. And that's how we learn what not to do. All right, so keep that in mind, y'all. There we go. We got King back. King back in the building.
My bad.
Yeah. So how y'all feeling, man? Come on, man. Y'all
yes,
talk to me.
sir. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
sir.
My bad, my bad. My phone went black. I guess it got too. Got
My
You
too.
boy a
good.
hater. That boy a hater. Hey
Hey,
man, life's good. Life's great. Goddamn,
Hey
I'm just
man,
looking for me a lunch plate. You hear me?
we go ahead.
so let me start this off. So let's talk real quick, and just give some short. We just want to get some updated. King, talk to us about the show, man. What's going on, bro? You know, give
Well,
us an update on it or how it's going. Let the people know. Get informed and what's up with the show, man. We loving the show. Let them know if it's more episodes coming, whatnot. If there's more access to it as far as other publications or entities that are showing it. Talk to us, baby. Put that shit out there, baby.
man, hey, I'd say I appreciate this little shameless plug, but yeah, you would. We're in editing phase right now. We're getting ready to start coming out with some new episodes for chapter 2 of Hugh Wood. It's still in season 1. There's like 3 chapters in each season. So right now we're going into chapter 2, and we got a lot of crazy stuff that is kind of twists and turns with Hugh Wood going on, introducing a lot of new characters and stuff like that. But mainly, man, I've been doing my little vacay thing, my family thing right now, and taking a little step back from Hugh Wood for a second. But we're gonna be jumping back into it sometime in mid fall. But right now, we're just in editing phase, just trying to make sure we have enough you know content, like marketing directions we can go. Because I think there's like a little podcast being talked about, just so we can talk about more of the show. And but definitely definitely been working on like a lot of new scripts, and just to step away from the TV show, I kind of want to go into the movie making, like feature films and things of that sort. The TV show is kind of like it's ongoing, so the script is like this living thing. Sometimes it's this, and then next week you're like, nah, this is gonna happen. So um, it's real fun right now. Um, Looking at all the footage that we did, I really appreciate like all the actors. Everybody, I want to give a shout out to all the actors that are out there that really participated with Hugh Wood, and really helping us get to where we are right now. And Tubi is a fairly new thing. We've been on Prime. We also was on APR TV, which they're still out there. APR TV with a Roku app. It's a black owned uh, uh, channel that's with Roku, and so like we really started out with them, but like Tubi is fairly new and really been good to us, and we're just seeing how that goes. And right now we're about to jump on YouTube TV and movies, so we're already approved. We're just waiting on them to launch it. So the people who kind of access YouTube more so, they'll have access to Viewwood, and plus we'll have new episodes coming out, which should be 3 3 new episodes, and then we'll have like the final finale coming out probably sometime late 2025, early 2026.
Gotcha. Well, that's what's up, man. So y'all make sure y'all go check my boy out, bro. You know what I'm talking about? He's supporting the team, man. Hey, he's doing big things up here.
Thank you.
What's up?
Hey, if y'all haven't checked it out too, man, it's really a live ass little show, man. Y'all go peep that shit, bro.
Straight up. All right, so we're gonna go into the icebreaker.
Thank you.
So let's get that going. Y'all give me a second so I can get into it. Where is it? I got it on the last end. Where is it?
Austin Jackson, what's good, brother?
Hold on, fam. Rich, while I'm looking for this video, man, talk to him. Why you been missing, nigga? Come on. Nigga, yeah.
What happened? I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Hold on, Rich. Hold on. To my defense, I'm asking you because it ain't me that's the problem. The motherfucking people want an answer, nigga.
The people been your ass.
Listen. Yeah. I always know that life be lifing. Life be lifing. But plus, now I've been trying to get this my food truck back out on the ground, man. They've had me strung up, man. You know, and it's basically me by myself. I have a little help every now and then, but I was trying to, because I had an event coming up with Ali Magnum where they did a Southern Soul Fest, and I brought my food truck out, so I was getting prepared for that because it hadn't been out in about 8 months. So, you know, getting it back up to par and making sure everything worked and this, that, and the other. And did the event. It was good, man. I wish I would have been there because I'm gonna say that if you wasn't married, it was 1,000 women for every one man.
Oh my God.
I ain't lying. There was a line dancing thing.
Kind of event.
But it was a line dancing thing, so the girls was dancing. So it wasn't no men because they didn't line dance. Only men that was the ones cooking or came with their woman. But it would have been packed if it wasn't a Beyonce concert night, because a lot of them went to that because you know they like that. So, you know,
gotcha.
I was glad not to make a blank, but I've been preparing for it, getting, so
keep pushing, my brother.
Oh yeah. See, it was doing good before pandemic. My food truck was everywhere, and then I'm working. And I'm getting ready to push my book again. Every man need 3 women, and I'm getting ready to launch that. So I'm gonna do it through the TikTok shop. They're trying to convince me to do it through that, so I'm gonna start through there and go back out. Yeah. It was. Yeah, I put it out. It was a bestseller for a long time, man. I just couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah,
it got bigger. It got bigger than me. So now I'm gonna try this TikTok route. So
yeah, TikTok gonna put you out there for real.
Hey, let me know too, man, so I can go ahead and cop my copy. Goddamn.
Yeah. I got you. Say less.
Already.
We could work something. Put your stuff in an episode or something, man.
Okay. Sounds good.
I know how to read a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
See. and y'all talking about the read. Hey, on the cool. Y'all right. It's not that they don't read. I think the youngsters. You know what? It's that they ain't read no good content, because you got to realize we're in an age where they text everything. They type all day. You know what I'm saying? They reading on their phone. So they read. It's just they ain't taking in no good stuff. They just taking in gossip and bullshit and this, that, and other. But I'm just saying, because when I was their age, I couldn't text and do all that fast, But they do that. They doing that like every day.
Social media posts ain't reading. We talking about reading books.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, but the skill of them understanding how to spell and write and do, because they texting all day.
Comprehension.
Yeah, but they ain't taking in no good shit. No, they ain't. They just on what they own. I'm just saying the action. Yeah. So
okay, I understand.
Yeah, they just
today's world is driven on instant attention, right? Because you can grab attention for so many seconds before they veer off. So within them few seconds you got their attention, it got to be some good shit to make them push on.
Yes,
you know
yeah. That's that microwave age.
Nah, for real.
I don't even call it the microwave age, even though it's true. I call it the lazy age, man. It's the age of where people don't want to work for nothing, bro.
Yep.
They don't
But
want to work for shit. Everybody want to do. I'm always speak on my coach because I say this all the time. I don't give a fuck about other people. I only care about my people. So even when I talk about issues, I'm talking about my people. Bro, we want all the shit that, you know what's crazy about it? We want everything that don't require a lot of work, but guess what we fail to realize? Even the things that don't require a lot of physical work still require a lot of work.
yes,
This
In some way,
podcast
form, or
shit
fashion.
require a lot of work.
Yeah. That you just hit on the root of it right there. It requires a lot of work, and that's the part where we're talking about. We think that, yes, Rich, we do see the technology of them like using the emojis to talk and get an understanding across quicker, but we also noticing like that understanding they're getting across quicker, they're still missing certain nuances
yes,
of
yes.
like what they would get with if they would actually read a full sentence in a book, and plus the discipline of it to like slow down, to slow the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that touches on where you can get that like real knowledge and stuff that Rock's talking about, that they don't give a shit about that.
But I know a lot of people that know how to read and read a lot, but you have to read with an understanding. I don't care how much you read. I learned that. If you don't understand what you if you don't understand what you read, you just calling words. Because you can read a bunch of good stuff. Like a lot of people I know, they read the Bible, but they don't understand it. But they read it all the time. I'm like, do you understand what you read? Can you? And they really don't. They get offended. But I'm like, I don't read if I can't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading for understanding. So that's why I'm just saying
that's perfect, because I think that as parents, I think we got a level set with our children and where they are. Like, for example, like, hey, we're going to Puerto Rico for vacation. Let's read some stuff about Puerto Rico. Man, let's read some things maybe we might run into. So that way, when they do run into it, because we are going, they're like, oh, damn, what? I read about this. Whoa.
That shit.
That kind of feels to where
that shit.
To where, it is a lot of words if you just throw a big ass novel at some kid, you know what I'm saying? No, it's just more so like, let's find where they are. Over in Third Ward, they got DC Comics. I wish I knew the guy's name. But man, that over there got so many different kind of things that these kids are attracted to, they don't know, and they physically turning a page, reading, you know what I'm saying? Having a conversation with each other, you know what I mean, about it. And then we get to see it in their text form of when they talk about like, hey man, my dad took me to a comic, da 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 da.
Yeah.
So I think it's just ultimate point, parents level setting with their
kids.
Can
I add to that, King?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad you said what you said, King. Let me add to that, right? And this is a good example of the point that we're making. You know what blows my mind? And to show you just how ignorant we are. And I'm just saying, to me, now again, like Quality say, the shit just ignorance has become is something that's normalized in Western society, right? Now think about what you just said about when you said about going to Puerto Rico. That blows my mind. Bro, you think how the fuck I look like going to a foreign country, taking a trip to a foreign island in the car country, and I don't research the laws and the rules and the bylaws, and I just go there and then I do some dumb shit, or I don't even do dumb shit. I just do some shit that I don't know is legal, that's legal here, and then I find myself in some fucked up shit.
That's true. That's 100%.
People will sit here and go travel to other parts of the world and don't take the time to research the laws, the rules, and the bylaws before they fucking go, bro.
Where to go, where not to go.
Where not to go.
All that kind of shit, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Wow, it's wild. I want to say it's crazy. It's wild. Yeah.
Hey, King, I take it so deep. My grandpa used to say this. These ain't 50 states like you think it is. These are 50 countries. That's what he used to tell me.
Yeah.
He used to say these are 50 countries, grandson.
Make a lot of sense, bro.
I believe that.
It do.
Make a lot of sense because it's
Because
different
what you
wherever
can do
you
in
go.
one state, you can do in the other state.
Yeah, it's different wherever you go. The codes, all that shit is just different.
You gotta know how to read it.
You're finna go across the state line and I don't research the motherfucking law. I need to know what the fuck I'm getting myself into. Are you allowed to carry your pistol? Is it open carry? Is it not? Is this illegal? Is that illegal? What's illegal? What's legal?
Yeah.
Man, niggas be crossing state boundary and don't even know the fucking law.
But is it legal? Is it legal to be black on this side of the state?
See?
I'm definitely on Richard's path,
You feel me? That's it. That's what I mean. So many words, Rock. The sundown town, that shit is for real, bro.
It's for real. The South know about that though. But you see what I'm saying? Like, and we'll sit here and as far as for the men, we'll sit there and we'll have our kids and wife get in the damn car. We ain't did no research to make sure we fucking protect them. Like, for example, in some states that if I go to, if I know it's safe enough to take certain routes, I'm gonna take it. But in some states that I know if I go to, nigga, I'm standing on that main motherfucking highway, nigga. You got me fucked the fuck up, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. Fuck all that shit, nigga.
You damn right. You damn right.
I'm staying on that interstate, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Now, it ain't on no scale shit. It's just, nigga, smart shit. Nigga, I'm not finna go to these neck of the woods. What? I ain't got that much ammunition for all these niggas.
I'd rather be a state trooper. State trooper pulled me over.
Rock, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what God loves. Nigga don't look for no rules. I don't think a nigga look for is weed legal where he going. That's it. That's all. He don't give a fuck about nothing else. All he want to know is weed legal. That's all nigga gonna find out. Can he smoke or not? That's it. I'll rest them laws. I ain't gonna break no other law. That's why we ain't trying to figure out the law. I ain't gonna break no other law. I just need to know is weed legal. If that's legal, I ain't breaking no other law. I don't want no squabble. I ain't got no gun. I ain't got no knife. I got some weed and some paper.
Ain't trying to drink
that's it all. I want no alcohol, none of that. I just want no weed legal. That's the only rule. I'm just saying.
Yep.
That's safe as I get right there. I'm like, shit. Yeah.
Like, it will be in certain instances, like when it came to the boxing seasons, when you have like the state championships and the nationals for the kids boxing and stuff. Sometimes I would for my boxers that made it to the quarterfinals or trying to get to the qualifying Olympic trials, you got parents who are leaving me responsible with the life of their children. So I'm taking anywhere from 4 to 12 kids on the road with me. Nigga, I'm finna research these laws. Even though I know I ain't doing nothing wrong, I ain't riding dirty. I'm innocent. I got kids with me, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta protect them. So I'm gonna research the laws, make sure I stay on the main interstate. You know what I'm saying? Because I got these kids' parents who are trusting that Coach Rock gonna take care of their kids while they down to go do something that they love. So just out of being aware and just being respectful and considerate of a parent who, for the love and safety of their kids, man, I'm gonna do my research. Okay, so we're going to Alabama. Let me see what this Alabama stuff about. Let me see the bylaw. I'm even knowing what gas stations to stop at or not. I ain't stopping at certain gas stations. Nigga. If it ain't a 24-hour truck stop, I ain't stopping by there. 5, 6 to 10 kids with me. Is you crazy?
Gotta be well lit. I gotta
ain't no goddamn way.
No motherfucking way, nigga.
Because one thing we know,
he know me because I got
one thing we know. Because one thing we know, 2 things for sure. They gonna make sure them truck drivers protected. Goddamn.
Oh, you already know.
24-hour truck stops. You ain't got to worry about that shit, boy.
Yeah.
Cameras everywhere.
Hey, cops everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk, man. All right, so we're gonna go into the icebreaker real quick, y'all, man. Good shit. Hey, let's give a shout out, man. Shout out to Hater. He lawyer, man.
He already.
We got my man AJ in the house. AJ 225. My man Roger Bates in the house.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Look, and I'm being petty. We got Nikki in the building. Shout out to Nikki.
Hey, Rock. She a pit bull in the comments too. I'm just warning you.
Now, shout out to Curtis.
We finna see that comment flash in about 2 seconds.
You already 1 second.
You see?
Ooh, man. But yeah, man, to all those that watching, man, hey, it's looking good, man. Hey, please subscribe right now. Stop what you're doing and subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? And comment. You feel me? All right, so let's go and get into this, man. This icebreaker, man. Where the icebreaker? Well, I got so many topics today, boy. Trying to find a damn icebreaker. Y'all can see that, family?
Yeah.
Here we go.
These bitches actually call niggas tricks and don't consider themselves whores. These bitches actually call niggas tricks and don't consider themselves whores.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit
No.
Once again,
no.
I see no lies. The fuck?
Who?
Bro, when I saw that shit, I think I let that shit play like 10 times. I'm like, did that nigga really just spit the truth? Like,
Hey. Shit.
go on, spit on it.
Nah, man. Ain't no lies, man. Man.
This your fair, Rich.
You absolutely right. You absolutely right. You absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna take a page out your book. Accountability. These bitches need accountability. Fuck that. Yeah, but you call me a trick, recognize you a hoe. That's called accountability. You account for yours, I'm account for mine. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you, thank you, quality accountability.
Accountability, baby.
That's it.
That's my favorite word.
Sometimes you just have to ask yourself when you see certain shit, be like, where is the fucking logic, bro? Like,
what were we thinking?
What are you thinking, dog? Like, how you gonna call somebody that's a trick but you not the hoe? What the fuck?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
And then look, when you call them a hoe, they get mad at you.
Woo!
Just calling it how I see it, baby.
Nah, call it how I see it.
Ken Fuck, bro, this shit is insane. And it really make you think, like, damn. Like, you know, my boy 2K, shout out to 2K, man. Y'all go check him out too. That's my boy. He's a supporter, right? He be tuning in too. He rocking right now. I'm trying to get where he is. So he got this thing where he say, females are the worst marketers. And so when you think about that, right? Think about that from a business perspective. Somebody that's paying your bills or taking care of you or spoiling you, you calling them tricks and busters. Why the fuck would you call some niggas who blessing you that shit?
Hold on. But this, look, the hard part come in is, bitch, what are you giving them for that service? Your pussy, right? What that make you?
Oh.
I mean, inquiring minds want to fucking know.
Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman.
Hey. See?
Like, ain't that shit mind blowing, bro? Like, how you gonna call a nigga a deadbeat, but you aborted your baby? What are you? You dead to beat, bitch, like that lady said who went viral. You dead at the beat. You the dead.
Dead at the beat.
She said that shit spectacular.
Accountability.
She dropped bars. She said, you the dead bitch, you dead at the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Man, this shit is crazy.
Bitch, you a murderer. The fuck?
That ain't nothing unusual.
Ain't nothing unusual at all.
They killed a baby. Oh, well, they just did what they had to do. We say we don't want to be in the kid's life. You a deadbeat.
You deadbeat. Yeah.
But we ain't killed the baby though.
Nah,
Hey, hold on. Shout out to Anthony Edwards though.
yeah,
Shout out to that boy. He made black. That was Black history.
that black history.
Shout out to Anthony Edwards.
That black history. He
Give
did that.
that nigga a round of applause, dog. Come on, give me a round of applause.
That's it. Yeah, I gotta give him that.
You gotta give him
Y'all
that,
might
dog.
need to elaborate because some people might not know what he did. Y'all let them know.
Okay, so let me elaborate. So Anthony Edwards is the NBA basketball all-star who plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Big Yogi.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
There you go. See, I know Yogi knows sports. Minnesota Timberwolves. Forgive me. So anyway, he got a whole prick, right? And this the second baby that the Holden had by a star. She liked having babies from rich, famous black people, right? So anyway, what he said was he didn't want to be a part of the shit. Right. He told me, he didn't want to, have a baby, but she had the baby anyway. So instead of getting an abortion, she wanted to hit the league. So what he did was he made a deal where he just paid for the 18 years of child support in one motherfucking whack. Whippy out. That's
don't call me. Don't text me.
That black history.
I don't want to know nothing at all. We're good.
We're good. Kind of stepdaddy. We're good.
Yeah.
She got 1.5 million, something like that.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, player.
Because she had the baby. Because she had the baby with a different agenda. She thought, oh, I got me a superstar. I'm paid for the rest of my life. Nah. That nigga dropped that one bag on your head and told you deuces, bitch.
And send you on your way.
Unhand me. What the fuck you talking about?
And look.
Now listen.
You want to know what's crazy about it, y'all? It was only around 2 million. How quick y'all think she gonna spend that shit?
It's gone now. 2 Birkins, a new car, a house.
She done that now. That's gone.
It's gone.
She done fucked up.
Cause she got a lavish hairstyle. Her weave is $2,000. Her lashes is $500.
Hey.
Her makeup $200.
Hey.
After a while, that child gonna be the engine anyway.
That's
you sprinkling too much sauce on it, baby. That's the truth right there. That sauce that you dripping, that's truth. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga. She gonna be out here hunting for the next done.
Now I hope this is a lesson.
She gonna have 30 kids before she done.
I hope that's a lesson to Anthony Edwards with the weak pull-out game. He caught up like that.
Rich.
So he don't have to. He signed over his rights.
Yeah, he signed over. He paid it all up and signed. He was done.
Oh wow. Damn.
Wait. I don't know. Are we sure he signed over the rights?
No, yes, he's done. Yeah, hell
yeah. That's how I think that's the only way he could have paid in a total.
Okay, that's how he could. Okay, the only way.
I think, he could pay it all because he
that nigga said,
so
I told her I didn't want the goddamn baby, and she decided to stay pregnant.
Do it anyway. I get you.
Since I gotta pay, I'm gonna pay.
Y'all know that.
Here go a lick. Here you go.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I think when she get older, he will get a relationship with the baby.
I think so too. That's why I say I was amazed he signed over the rights.
Here's the thing. Remember earlier before the show, I was talking about psychology.
Excuse me.
This is an example of how powerful having a psychological edge gets you when dealing with people. Can you imagine the psychological edge that he got on her with that move? Think about that, bro.
That was a chess move, bro.
That was a fucking chess move, Yogi. Psychological chess move. He fucked her brain up, nigga.
Fucked it up.
She gonna be processing the thought of this shit for 10 years, nigga. She gonna wake up every day like, what the fuck just happened?
And then don't let her have them kind of friends that remind her ass every 2 seconds. You let that slip through? Yeah. All that.
Yep. Because you gotta remember, the more you care, the less they respect you. The less you care, the more they want your motherfucking attention, nigga. He can hit it anytime he want if he want to.
Yeah.
Still.
Your baby can't even say the same.
Yeah.
Because he got the psychological edge over.
Hey man,
Shit,
a wise man once told me, "You fuck they mind, the body will follow."
the body will follow, yo. You ain't lying.
Shit.
Hey, Muhammad Ali is proof for that. He beat you before the fight even started, nigga.
Oh, even started.
Yeah.
Yep.
This nigga beat you 2 months before the fight started. What kind of shit is that?
Yep.
Just talking to you.
Yep.
Because Muhammad Ali beat some niggas he was not supposed to beat. I'm sorry.
You got that. He wasn't supposed to be Sonny Liston. That nigga was a monster.
Niggas, dog.
He was a monster, but he beat him. He beat him at home.
Half them niggas, bro.
When he went to Sonny Liston house, and Sonny Liston was taking his daughter to school, and he was out there in front of his house telling that man he was a monkey. Do you know Sonny Liston pulled a gun on him? He was finna shoot him. They was tired of Muhammad Ali. He just knew.
Man, you ain't coming to my house calling me no motherfucking monkey
What?
either, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand the power in that move.
The power in psychology.
Every piece of training, whatever he done and turned him mad. Once he made him mad, everything went out the fucking window.
Just a click, it clicked there, yeah.
Everything went out the window.
And everybody said, why would you antagonize that beast? They were scared of him. Muhammad Ali knew, once I get his mind, I got him.
I got him.
Watch this. Rich, think about this. Was he supposed to beat George Foreman?
Fuck no.
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Was he supposed to beat Sonny Liston?
No.
That's one of the greatest.
Was he supposed to beat Joe Frazier?
Well, he didn't. He lost one to Joe, but he won.
But he beat him again.
Yeah, he beat him.
But what I'm saying is he wasn't supposed to beat these people. I'm a boxer fan. This nigga was not supposed to beat.
He said himself, out his mouth, he said he didn't know how he was gonna beat George Foreman. He said he saw how he beat Joe Frazier and knocked him out his shoes. He said, I don't know how I'm gonna beat that monster. He said, I don't know. But he just figured it out. That rope-a-dope, you know. He figured something out.
For y'all in YouTube land, if y'all go back and redo your history, watch this shit. I'm gonna fuck motherfuckers head up who ain't boxing head. Did you know that most of the boxers that Joe Frazier fought career ended after the fight? They never fought again. That's a fact. Go research it.
Yep.
He ended careers literally. He was so cold.
5'8", 5'9". He wasn't even tall.
He was beating niggas up.
No, he was ending careers, my nigga.
He was beating niggas up.
He was ending careers.
A little heavyweight. A little bitty heavyweight.
Yeah. Straight up, bro. I'm gonna fix it light in a minute. All right, so we finna go into the flowers. For those who are new to the show, this is my favorite part of the show. Our mentality is that, hey, if we can give people constructive criticism, we can give people their flowers for their compliments and their contributions to society. So y'all give me a second. Everybody, all right? I seen some people drop out.
No, they're here. Hey, Rob.
We here.
Yeah,
Rob.
I'm here.
Speaking of boxing, I'm trying to propose you train Raz so he can fight Charleston White for that little money, man.
Hey, John. Hey,
hold up, man.
Man, I'm just saying, you gonna train brother up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna promote it. Y'all go.
What?
Rock, you go on, train him up. They about the same side, 125, 125. He got to cover up one eye, cover up one eye.
Red talked to me about it the other day. I say, shit, it's whatever.
I got my money on Raz.
Yes, we got to.
I got my money on Raz too. Yeah, for sure.
I got my money on Raz.
Nah, real talk. I really do got I really think Raz will whoop him.
See
what I seen when he fought the Island Boy, man.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
He whooped that nigga ass.
That was
But you want to know what I tell people? That was a sad revelation, dog. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck about him being the Island Boy. That's irrelevant. Shouldn't no 47-year-old nigga be whooping a 23-year-old nigga ass. I'm sorry.
Not like that. Not like that.
Nah,
man. Island Boy supposed to been bouncing, sticking, and moving on his old ass.
Come on, bro. That goes. Now you see why these niggas got switches. Now you see the results of single parent ass niggas.
They can't fight. All he had to do, all he had to do with Charleston White is keep a jab on his ass, keep him at bay, throw them knockers when he needs to throw them knockers and bounce around on him. He gonna get tired.
Yeah, he gonna get that.
I'm gonna say this, Kimpo, and let me tell you, let me explain to you the downtrodden of our culture. When I would work on getting kids to get into the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you some of the excuses that I used to hear. When I would work on getting kids to get in the boxing gym, of course you already know almost 80% of our kids have single mothers. So it is what it is. This is a reality. There's nothing we can do about it. So I have to speak on it for what it is, right? You want to know the first thing? Watch this shit, bro. I'm gonna fuck y'all head up. You want to know one of the biggest reasons why single mothers King fix it volume, but we hear a lot of feedback. You want to know one of the biggest reasons why a lot of parents or majority single mothers don't put their kids in boxing? Watch this shit for the fuck you up. It's too bad.
Going outside every day is violent shit. What are we talking about?
No, but guess what? Playing football is just as fucking violent.
Yeah, any sport, basketball, it is violent.
Baseball,
I know they don't see the violence in it, but it is violence in it.
Shit, baseball, you catch one
I can't make this shit up,
there.
I can't make this shit up. I would sit there and look at them in my mind. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? It's violent.
Give up. They couldn't grow up. They couldn't grow up in our era. We played football on concrete. Fuck you talking about? With no shoes on.
We used to do wheelies on BMX bikes and mongooses with no motherfucking pads on.
No helmets, no pads, no nothing.
No nothing.
Hey, y'all remember on the swing set? We get that bitch high as we can and jump
off the bitch?
Hell yeah. That was
literally, it was something wrong with us at that moment too.
Yeah, we was boys. We was thinking. We was just boys. That's what we do, bro. That's what we do.
Getting scraped up wasn't nothing.
But then they get mad when we say they the reason why these niggas is bitch niggas. Well, you created these bitch niggas.
They did.
It's too violent. You mean to tell me teaching your son how to defend himself and even protect your ass? Or here's the second excuse. You charge too much, but you buy them $200 motherfucking Jordans that he gonna grow out of in 6 months. You mean get the fuck out of here?
See?
Hey, Rock, can I say something too?
Go ahead.
Our parents, when we was coming up, our parents was G's. They throwing us and shit like that. Boy, get your ass up out of here and go do it. And they gonna break their bread for whatever. Man, come on, bro.
I used to go to the boys club. See, we had the boys club in the hood. You go to the boys club over there off of Jensen. Man, they had football, basketball, swimming, shoot pool, ping pong, boxing, karate. Man, you had everything at the boys club. That's where you knew. That's where you knew who was who. You know, the good athletes, because you know everybody from every hood there. So you know, hooping was that, football was that. You know, so that was a different era. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no too many video games, nothing to keep us in the house. You going out there, and I'm trying to be the fastest nigga. I'm trying to be the one catch all the pass. I was.
Hey, what was the rule? What was the rule? Your ass better be in this house for that street. Like, come on.
You goddamn right. Nigga, man, we used to ride.
I can whoop your ass.
We used to ride Willis the whole street on the bicycle. We used to ride the whole street of Willie. Who could ride the Willie the longest? Yeah, man, we did shit like that. That was, man, listen.
It was fun.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man. So we gonna go into the flower section, man. Good shit, y'all. Good shit, y'all. Let's go into the flowers. So this is we're gonna give our flowers to today, y'all.
Give me somebody who will follow. David Banner. My relationship with David Banner is old enough to drink. I met David Banner in Nashville, Tennessee. He walked into the studio and I was thrown off. And I see this big honking Negro come in and he got an industrial, like the staplers, you hit the light pole. I said, you hanging up your own posters? He said, if I'm not hanging up my own posters, I don't deserve to have. My relationship with that brother is extremely sacred. Like we have a bond. He is as close to my brother. Man thinks about everything on a level that like a lot of y'all ain't even ready for. I don't think y'all realize how many films that man has done. I don't think y'all realize how many films that man has scored.
All right, so today, man, I want to give my flowers, man, to David Banner, Lavelle William Crump, bro. I have a personal love for this guy. I've actually met him before. I actually met him a few times. It's personal for me because I met him before he blew up. And one of the things about hip hop is that, to be honest with you and be straight up, and I know Rich can attest to this, a lot of the rappers that you see that are arrogant, they were pretty much arrogant before they blew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And a lot of the artists that you see that are humble, they were pretty much humble before they blew up. So it doesn't start with the fame. A lot of times it's just who they are, and it really sticks to the saying that money and fame doesn't change you; it just brings out who you were all the time.
Who you originally is, right?
Who you originally were, and this man, David Banner, man, this man, who he is who he's been. It's just that now that he's elevated to be able to be on these platforms to exuberate who he always been. So I want to give him his flowers, but before we continue to give his flowers, let me start off by giving you a rundown of his biography. So Lavelle William Crump, born April 11, 1974, known professionally as David Banner, is an American rapper, record producer, and actor. And let me add to, he's also a real influencer, and he's a leader in the Black community, bigger than most of us can ever understand. All right. Let me go back. He is a music producer, actor, and an activist. His accomplishments span music, film, and community engagement. In music, he's known for hits like A Pimp, which was sampled by the legendary Pimp C, rest in peace, Get Like Me, and for producing tracks for artists like T.I. and Lil Wayne. He's also an accomplished actor, appearing in films like The Butler and The Relentless. Banner is a vocal advocate for social justice and community empowerment and has been recognized for his humanitarian work. His music career is as a solo artist and a producer. He's produced from everybody almost, as I aforementioned. His collaborations is with a diverse range of artists, including Talib Kweli, RZA, and Lil Wayne. And he also co-created pilots. So as far as TV and entertainment is concerned, he also has some foundations, which is called Heal the Hood Inc., which is what Banner founded to provide support for families in need. He also has another program, which is called the Social Justice Advocacy Program. And it's where he speaks at numerous universities and community events about helping college kids and so forth and so forth. Man, he also is an educated brother. He has a bachelor's degree from Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he's also president of the Student Government Association at Southern University. You know what I'm saying? He's also into tech, so he is the founder of Banner Vision with the acronym ABV. He's also has served as a keynote speaker at major events, including the Martin Luther King Unity March with over 200,000 attendees. Bro, let's give our round of applause and a shout out and our flowers to the legendary David Banner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Is it anybody that want to speak on it, man? And give anybody that
I can say this honestly. Yeah. I met him the time I met him. He it was no too big or too little. You know what I'm saying? He was just. He wasn't popping. He hadn't blew up, but he was doing what he was doing. But I mean, you could tell he was a genuine dude. I mean, he was not tripping. You know, he was telling us everywhere to go, what not to do, and just like just all in. And then to see him pop like that, I was like, damn, that it fit him. He didn't give me that. You know what I'm saying? Like to say I know Pimp C and my boy man, Buddha Baby, 3-2. when I tell you them was some damn fools, they always was how you saw them. They was a trip. You know what I'm saying? And Bun B was always humble. He was always quiet. He didn't say much. He just was chill. You'll know he in the room because he could rap, but he wasn't. Pimp C, you knew him and 3-2 was in there. And Big Mike was very quiet. I was around them. He was kind of, because he was from Louisiana, so he was kind of quiet. But like Rock was saying, they personas precede him. Like David, he was a cool dude when I met him. I mean, he wasn't on no trip type shit. He was just like, hey, this is where to go. Woo, 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 woo. Y'all need help? Y'all need this? We like, nah. Told us how to get to the radio, who to ask for. You know, he did everything he could for us and didn't know us from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was always love, you know. And then like I had Scissor Magazine and we did an article on him, you know, he was like, man, just call me. You know, he gave me everything we needed. What else you need? Give them a people. They'll send you pictures. I'm like, damn, you know, he, you know, not reserved at all, you know, very open. So that's good. That's good for artists, you know.
Sure.
Good. Yeah, that's good people.
This too, I can't say he remember me. So, you know, this man met a million people. So, you know, let's get that straight. But I also want to add to it too is that I want to let people know you know, struggle going to do one or two things to a man. It's either going to make him more humble than he already is, or it's going to make him more of an asshole than he is. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Struggle is going to expose who you really are at heart. If your heart is a mean heart, bro, leave it to struggle to really show who the fuck the devil in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and so we dealing with a man, and he's one of my motivations, bro. Anytime I'm going through something, right? And it's few people motivate me in ways as deep as like him or my father or my grandfather or my son or my dad or Shannon Sharp. You know, because you know everybody had a certain little guys or heroes who really motivate them, right? And Shannon Sharp, he motivates me from a workout standpoint. You know what I mean? And so I say that to say this. This man was homeless and he was sleeping in his van. When you get that low in life, a lot of people tend to stop doing what they really care about and what really is their passion, because in their mind, they can't focus on what it is that they're trying to win in, because they get caught up in just survive. And what I've learned is, man, what really shows resilience is when you love something and have a passion for something so bad, it don't matter if you're homeless. You still gonna make sure you do what you love. You still gonna make sure you make the time for your passion. And you not gonna let no life struggle that you fucking going through gonna make you stop doing what you do. And that says a lot about a person. You know what I'm saying? And I've been and I'm saying even I've been guilty of this before. It's a lot of times, man, life get to life, and man, and I just say fuck rap. Or fuck my passion, fuck what I'm doing. I can't. It's not bringing me no money. It's not paying my bills. My wife looking at me sideways.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But you want to know what your wife and your kids will never tell you? What they gonna never tell you is this. I don't want you to quit doing what you love. I don't want you to quit doing what you love. I just don't want you to give up on taking care of us and doing what you love. See, it's a difference. See, because I'm telling you, because if you give up on what you love, it's not really gonna change your ability to take care of them. It's not gonna fucking change. Y'all ever thought about that shit? It really doesn't change, dog. It really doesn't change. Your situation really doesn't change. You may think that if you say, let me get off this shit and put more energy into this shit, that is gonna change. It really don't. And I know it's from experience. You know what I'm saying? It's just best to go all out, dog. It's best to go all fucking out, dog. Now,
a woman's gonna believe in you as long as you believe in yourself. So I never show no weakness to her. You don't let her see that because you don't want her to judge you on
there
that.
you go.
Because
she don't lose respect for you if you
she
give
will,
up.
yeah, if you give the weakness. So the thing about it is, you have to be strong in your rights and your wrongs. So you know that's just what it is, and it's hard sometimes, but you got to do it.
Because they're not gonna tell you that. They frustrated in the moment because you might not be able to provide like you want to, like they want you to. See, they frustrated by the moment, but they not frustrated by your ego. And sometimes we misinterpret that. You know what I'm saying?
And part two, a lot of things we want to switch to, we not wholeheartedly into it. And your better half, if they in tune with you, they know that. They know you're not ready for that. And you don't want to hear that. So you like, nah, I'm gonna do this. And you know that can start friction. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna make another move, make sure that's your move and stick with it. Even if you get a little shaky and it don't look the way it's supposed to look, still keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Because you want to know what I can say. They'll complain more if you give up on your dream.
They will. Yeah.
Than if you don't. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They not gonna say this because they frustrated by the moment. But that's what women do. They like, hey, we gotta feed these kids, nigga. Shit. I believe in you, but I need you right now. But man, don't give up. Because then in their heart, they not giving up on your dream. They just frustrated by the moment.
Yeah.
Facts, man. Yeah, that was real shit right there, bro. Anybody want to add something to that, man? I know that was some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? We just had the flowers, man. That's why I love giving flowers, because it brings out the best in us, and it's a motive. You know, I know it's a lot of people out there watching that needs this motivation. And I know for a fact that what we just talked about inspired somebody watching to not give up on their dreams.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, King.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kinfo. Something in my spirit is telling me that you need to speak on it.
I need to speak on it, man. Oh man, I've always been a fan of David Banner, and the flowers, you give it to him is like really appropriate right now with, this campaign that he's doing right now, so we can hear about him. We hear him talking. But man, a lot of the stuff you said, I didn't even know that he had did, especially in the film world. I know he's been involved with that quite a bit. And then to hear about the tech world, that's cool too. I was like, like when you said it, everything, I've seen it, but now it's all like coming together. So, but no, and then on what you were just talking about, like, yeah, don't give up. Like there's sacrifices, there's things you learn along the way. Like what Rich was saying too. Like with me personally, like for real, I share this testimony with my, film students that I get to mentor and teach. I share these kind of things with them because I've been in the entertainment and took it like to the limit, to the full max. Yeah. And sometimes you can lose a family because you don't pay attention to that other side that's going on, and you could take it personally, like, oh, they don't believe in what I'm doing, they don't know the sacrifice of what I gotta do, and you can look around and be alone, you know what I'm saying? And I know that road, but at the same time, once you do get something of like a person that supports you and is there for you, it's a totally different feeling, totally different energy and power that you get when you do your passion, even when it sucks. Like Hewwood ain't been cool the whole time. It's sometimes it ain't cool. But you have to keep pushing, keep going, keep doing, whatever it is that you do. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going, man. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can add to it because, man, yeah, David Banner is the bomb. Yeah. Deserve his flowers.
Good news, man. Good news. So again, y'all, first of all, we're gonna start with the people on the panel. Make sure y'all go to Tubi and or Prime. Let's chunk that $20, bro, and pay for to watch Hulu. Now it is available free.
Yeah, you go check it out. Yeah, just go check it out on Tubi.
Let's go. Let me tell you something. Look,
do that.
Look. I spent $20 a day.
Easily.
No, real shit, bro.
Easily.
I spent $20 a day.
Yeah.
I spent $20 a day. But you know what? I didn't spend it on King Show. Real talk.
Yeah, real. And
guess what?
Yeah. And that's great.
We're gonna spend that $20 on Hulu.
Go spend it wherever you want to go. But again,
no. Hold on, King. No. You good. You be humble, nigga. You chill. Nigga, I'm checking me and I'm checking us and I'm checking the motherfucking people watching. And respectfully, y'all, I'm not checking. I'm just,
I
motivating each other. You know what I mean? Forgive me for my choice of words. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. Rich know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Hey, let me tell you something. If I was Houston and I'm hungry, where I'm going to eat it?
See?
Your fucking food truck.
Hey, yeah, I am, baby. Yeah, I am.
You know that shit. We just motivating each other. And yo, God damn it, if you got something going, you let us know. You text us. We got the group chat. Same with you. Kinfolk Quality. In fact, your son still playing sports or he out of college?
No, he's still in there.
Okay, well, nigga, you text us and you let us know when the goddamn games is. Nigga, I'm always traveling. I'm always out of town. Nigga, I'm a flying seer, nigga.
Yeah, shit.
Facts. I stand on that shit and I can show you better than I can tell you, nigga. And you can ask my brother, my Raz, nigga. I grew up and I went, my cousin, trust outlet. I go to my nephews and nieces' games and shit. I don't bullshit. I'm a good goddamn uncle and nigga.
Yep. I got some games to hit up in North Texas. So come
on.
Hey,
Longhorn Nation, baby. We ain't playing this shit.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's
y'all. I'm a Buckeye, so you know, we gonna be in it anyway.
That shit.
Hey, we in it anyway, man. The Buckeyes. We gonna
why
be
the
in
hell
it anyway.
did you even have to say that, though? Why the hell did you even have to say that?
The Buckeyes. I'm just saying.
It's the Longhorn moment, man.
Hey, we had about 8 or 9 in the draft. We always,
What he just did was he just hurt our hearts because last season don't nobody want to hear no Buckeye shit, Rich.
Yeah. See?
Okay, wait. In defense.
We're not worried about that Manning, boy. We're not worried about that Manning, boy.
We're PJ Stroud.
Yes. That's why I love the Texans for that. Yes, sir. I love Texans for that.
All right, mute your mic, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We're going to turn it to a sports show fucking with y'all goddamn sports fans. Y'all crazy. Mute your mic, baby.
Huge win for Diddy in court. The final verdict for the Sean Diddy Combs federal criminal trial is in, and it's not guilty on 3 out of 5 of the counts. Diddy has been acquitted of racketeering, sex trafficking of Cassie, and sex trafficking of Jane Doe. He's only been convicted on counts 3 and 5, which are both transportation for purpose of prostitution. This morning, after about an hour and a half after jurors arrived and went straight into the jury room, a foreman went up to the judge and told them that they had reached a unanimous verdict. Count 1 and 2, not guilty. Count 3, guilty. Count 4, not guilty. Count 5 is guilty. And Diddy skated on the most serious charges. We've had our reporters in the courtroom during the entire trial, and they told us this morning that Diddy was seen holding a prayer with his family before the verdict. As you guys know, the trial featured nearly 7 weeks of testimony from 34 witnesses, all called by the prosecution. And when it came to the end of it, Diddy's defense didn't even call a single witness, not even Diddy. And they just claimed that the government failed to prove the case beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's not all roses and sunshine for Diddy. The 2 counts that he was found guilty on could land him in prison for 20 years. So what do you guys think of the verdict? Let us know in the comments below. Huge win for Diddy in court. The final verdict for the Sean Diddy Combs federal criminal trial is in.
Woo!
If it don't fit, you must have quit.
Damn it, let me add context.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
So the Diddy trial has come to a verdict. Anybody that knows about court, usually statistics from past courts cases know that when it comes to holidays, the jury usually wants to get it over. They don't want to be in there anymore. The courts usually prefer for them to give a verdict before the holidays, because when you have these holidays and if they don't come to a verdict, what happens is that even though we know they got social media anyway, they still gonna get the outside shit. It exposes them to outside sources and noise that could quote unquote poison their verdict or view of the case.
Yeah.
So with that being said, since Rich Funky Ass been missing,
No.
and he's back, and he looked like he got ants in his motherfucking pants, we gonna let Rich go first.
No, I was just saying, hey, if it don't fit, you must have quit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing major. I just think his lawyers got the easiest money of their life. They didn't have to do nothing. Just be quiet. They told him, just don't say nothing. We ain't gonna say nothing. Let them prove it, and that's just what it is. Now he waiting on them to do him. He gonna be home. He coming home. It's not no way they stopping him, but he'll be coming home. I just think hey, they didn't do their job, because I don't believe they had a RICO and sex trafficking, because that's what the thing was when they told him to look at the laws and what the wording of the law was. That's what got him out, because it wasn't a criminal organization, and then he didn't traffic women for prostitution for money. All he did was pay for sex, and that's what they got him on, paying for prostitution. So that ain't no major charge, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have the racketeering or the sex trafficking to go with it. It's not a big charge over there. They say it's like a number 13, and that's like what, a year, 2 years?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
6 months.
Yeah,
to a year.
6 months. Yeah, that's what it is. Because it's by numbers over there. So
he probably can get time served. You know? That's why his bail probably got. I think
denied. Yeah, they did that on purpose. They just trying to hold him long as they can. So that's about it, man. Hey, I just glad to see a black man come home, and beat the feds. So, maybe they'll start charging right.
Maybe I'm missing out on some details about the case, right? Like he was paying for prostitutes, because from what I seen, he was paying like male escorts to come in. And
they prostitutes. The male escorts, they call them prostitutes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So a male escort, Okay. When you pay for sex, you're a prostitute. That's
once
what
they handed in the money,
just like when you give money to a woman, she a whore. Right?
Yeah, but he was giving it to the girls to get to him, and that was established. So he paid for it. So even though he didn't get a man the money, he gave it to them to get to the men. So
So let me add some context to this. Here's where life gets dangerous, right? And when you think about this reality, bro, not only have this made it dangerous for the man, it's made it, the woman have to take an L on this, not from a danger standpoint, from a coming up standpoint. So think about this. So basically, and I know, I can speak for me, you know what I mean? Hey, I flew chick shot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never limited myself to my motherfucking proximity, nigga. I'm international with this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I know I'm not the only one on there, but I can only speak for me.
Yeah. But you're not flying out prostitutes.
Hold on, let me get it out, Rich.
Okay.
So basically, it's illegal to fly a woman out. That's basically, technically, that's what it is. Do you know how fucked up that is?
Any human, because male or female, not just.
Hey, whatever side of the fence you swing on, cool. I'm just speaking
No, because the case he was paying male escorts.
Yeah,
to fuck his guy.
You hear what I'm saying? what I'm saying is, King, is that they're taking this word sex trafficking.
Yes.
And they're using it to unfairly convict people who are not actually sex trafficking, bro.
Right. I know. We know.
That's insane, dog.
It's stupid. It's dumb.
That's extreme, bro.
I hate R. Kelly got caught up because I didn't know he had racketeering and sex trafficking. I'm like, how did he lose that case? I mean, he must have had some shit po ass lawyers to lose that case, because it's clear that when you say RICO, that's organized crime with making money.
I knew
and
when they
then sex trafficking.
Bullshit.
Yeah, when sex trafficking,
Kelly.
Sex trafficking is a law where you send a woman somewhere against her will to make money. He's not making no money off of it, so it's not trafficking. Because to traffic, you have to profit from it. But now, with the dude saying that they was male escorts or prostitutes and he paid them, that's what they got him on, paying for prostitution.
Yeah, right.
So he can't beat that because the guy said they was a prostitute. Now, if them guys wouldn't have said they was a prostitute and they just was some guys, now he could have had an argument. But they did say they was male escorts.
Here's how you know that they was just out to get Diddy, because he was going against, he was fighting the powers that be.
Yeah.
Look, if one of us go right now, drive to Bissonnette and try to buy some pussy,
okay,
and get caught, is it gonna be a fucking Fed case, nigga?
Nope.
No.
It's a misdemeanor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Soliciting, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's a fucking misdemeanor for the whole and the trick.
They're using the words for psychological trauma to make you think like sex trafficking. It's a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
He
got it.
Hold on.
He dragged her across state lines.
Hold on. And like, correct me if I'm wrong, I only hear these kind of words when it comes to blacks.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even that little clip you played with the little white girl, where she said he could get 20 years. No, he has 2 charges that equal 10 years, and you're trying to put them together, but they really would do 10
concurrent.
if that was the propaganda.
Saying shit to emphasize it. They saying shit to emphasize the real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
But we know somebody big after him for the feds to take a loss like that. For them to take an L like that, for them to fuck with him like that and not have nothing, that's whoever that is, that was a power move. That was like, we don't give a fuck.
For the feds to take a case that was so motherfucking weak tells you
that
was a weak case. It was a weak ass case from the get-go.
If they wanted to get him, all they had to do was get him on domestic violence and beat them bitches up. That's a state case. They'd have got him real quick.
Billion? Y'all see that $2 billion he owed from Darion?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this nigga gonna have a platinum album a week after.
They gonna kill him in 2 years.
Blow the fuck up.
They gonna kill him in 2 years. They gonna kill him in less than 2 years.
I don't know.
Nah. They had their chance. They had that window.
They could have did it in window. He was
they still gotta play the card.
But
they still gotta play the
I'm
card.
gonna tell you what they
could have killed him then.
I'm gonna tell you
what you think.
I think that they played their cards with the public, thinking that he looked nasty enough to get a conviction and get him out the way. But some kind of way, the people didn't go the way that they wanted. So they're like, fuck. So now they got to figure something else out, because you see, they won't even let him out because the charges he on is no reason to hold him. There's no reason for him to leave.
Well,
he's not a flight risk. So they hold him. They're like, we don't want $1 million.
That's part of the moral. That's part of the moral police. We trying to make this moral prison, and that moral prison is getting beat up and knocked down because the Democrats, they're really pushing this moral prison type. Moral laws type motion that don't exist. That don't exist nowhere in the world. The moral situation, like at home with grandma, she taught us right and wrong and all that. But man, it's life out here. So that goes along with that moral prison shit. Like that ain't gonna. I don't know.
But you know what I learned? All I'm getting, y'all. The all I'm getting. I don't look at how people say what's right, what's wrong, what's this, what's that. I'm looking at when they say you at tune with nature. Nature got one rule. And that's survival of the fittest. It ain't no other rule but that I look at now. I ain't no right. It's survival of the fittest because what's right to you could be wrong to me, and what's wrong to me could be right to you. So it's just like survival of the fittest, man, because that's the only rule. Because look at nature. They kill each other, they do everything. It ain't about personal, it's about survival. When we was if they say we was in the jungle and we was in the jungle, it was about survival. It wasn't about nothing else. It was survival of the fittest. But now we on this other shit. What's right? What's wrong? What's this now? It's about, hey, you got it. You protect it. It's yours. And that's what men being men is. But, we're in this sensitive society where, the faggots get a whole month and the veterans get a day. So, hey,
But it go back to what Rock said for
know,
real. You pay for pussy. You pay for pussy now. You could go to federal prison, I guess, now.
Yeah.
I guess every street corner in America is now federalized, I guess. I don't know.
I'm telling you, that was a power play. Somebody pulled the bullet. And if my conspiracy ass, I'm saying Jay-Z wanted him out of the way because Jay-Z won New York. So that would be the guy I would say.
Oh, that's deep, bro. You think his best friend turned on him?
He said he didn't know him. He said me and Puffy ain't friends like that. He said all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay. But you got to get away because it's a power struggle. It ain't personal. I want the number one spot. 50 was trying to battle, but he came down south because he got out that way. He tell you every time. But he came to Houston and learned, no. He went on the Streetport. You better get on.
So, Rich, check this out.
Yes, sir.
We're glad you're back, my nigga, because you just opened up the perfect segue. Mute your mics. Let me add this on the next topic.
All right.
Perfect.
And honest with you, it kind of makes me lose a little respect for Hov.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know Memphis Bleak is your man. He went on record saying he'll always be a millionaire, right? Because Memphis Bleak is your man. I get it. Tata is your man. Those are his little mans that he looked out for. Dame was your peer. And to me, if I'm up 2.5 billion, I'm not gonna let somebody who I loved, like they still the godfather of each other kids. Jay can make one phone call and change that man's life. He can make one phone call and help that man, and he won't. And to me, it's like, see, if Dame Dash loses everything, he's totally crushed. He has nothing but his kids and his family. We don't even know, like, at least tap in, like, yo, go stay at my New York house for a minute to get on your feet. And I'm being honest with you, it kind of makes me lose a little respect for Hov.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know Memphis Bleak is your man.
God damn it, we're glad Rick's back. Ricky Damas, nigga. Perfect fucking segue. So let me add some context before we guys get to talk. Okay, so basically this is a popular producer, legendary producer. He's worked with some of the best. And basically he was talking about he was basically giving his thoughts on the Dame Dash financial debacle. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know the reality of it or how deep it goes or how broke he really is. But what I can say for sure, I know he's not where he once was. With that being said, what's your thoughts on what he said? And I'm going to start with Quality on this, and then we're going to go to Rich. What's your thoughts on that? If you were Jay-Z and someone who you were that close with end up feuding and you're not friends no more, and you turned around and you seen this person was in this position, how would you go about it, Quality?
First off, first, I'm gonna answer the question first. I'm gonna help the person if I can, and more or less the reason why I would expect the person to humble himself and ask me for the help. If he does that, I promise you, I'm not a mean person whatsoever. So if I got it, I'm gonna try to make sure that you got it, despite what our relationship was. As long as you haven't done anything, to, I would say, damage our relationship to a point to where there's no coming back, if it's something, people have arguments. I might argue with my brother or argue with one of y'all. That don't mean I don't like y'all. That don't mean I got ill feelings towards y'all or I want y'all to suffer. It's just an argument. Shit happens. So I'm hoping that's the situation when it comes to Jay-Z and that, because then at that point I would expect Jay to help. But I mean, some people got that black heart too, to where they don't give a damn. They fuck you, figure it out. And I don't know, to each his own when it come to that, but that ain't my way. I got a bigger heart than that.
So I'm gonna go to King. King, if you were in the same situation and you were Jay-Z, and I'm just gonna piggyback off quality just to add context. So it's a show, so we gotta make it hot. Would you only help him if he reached out to you like Quality said, or would you reach out to him? And why or why not?
That's a good question, man. This is a good one. Man, this is a good one. I believe that I would have to assess the situation, the relationship, that why we're severed, but at the same time, knowing me, my kind of heart, I probably would be like some sort of like angel investor or some referral call to where that person, like Dame, would never know that I did that. And if he did, he did. But I wouldn't not do it. Yeah. So I would help. I would definitely, like, especially like, because I know a little bit about Dame stuff, what's going on. I know how depth it goes, and I know how business minded and savvy they were together and things, to where I'm like, they had a pretty close relationship. So I'm trying to put myself in that same shoe.
Yeah, they each other godfathers of their kids.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm putting myself in that same shoe, to where I'm up 2 billion. I'm up 2 B's. You're not ever gonna feel poverty if I can help it. That's just me, because I don't know. I mean, maybe at that level of money, I'm ignorant of what that's supposed to do with it. But at the level of money I'm at now, I'm like, I would at least still try to make sure your kids are eating. You're good. You all right.
Gotcha. Big Yogi, I'm gonna come to you next, Rich. It's a reason why I'm putting it on. I try to be strategic. Big Yogi, what's your thoughts about it? If you were Jay-Z and you went through whatever you went through, you got into some serious situations. I mean, we're only left to guess how deep it got or how personal it got. So just feel free to base it off your assessment, right? So because we don't really know how personal or how disrespectful it got or whatever. But even still, just based off your own assumption of how it went down, if you're Jay-Z and that's Dame Dash and he's in that situation, how would you go about it? Would you help him, or if so, how, or what?
Man, fuck that nigga. No, I'm just playing. Man, fuck. No, I'm just playing. So, like,
hey, we want the truth, right, Trip?
All right, so I'm kind of, so I'm kind of, tipping the Libra scale with this one, man, because at one point y'all was cool, y'all got money together, y'all became multi-millionaires basically.
Hold on, let me add to that.
I don't know.
I don't mean to cut you off, Big Yogi, but let me add to that.
You good?
At one point they wasn't cool. At one point they were brothers.
They was brothers, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
they were.
I get that.
Yeah, okay.
I get that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, y'all was at the point where y'all was getting money together. You know what I'm saying? At one point, you talking about Jay-Z being one of the biggest rappers in the world. You know what I'm saying? So with y'all having y'all partnership, you know what I'm saying, starting Rockefeller. God. Starting Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, y'all got some money together. Now, I would look at the shit like this, right? What were you doing with your money to go broke? Because I know y'all made enough money, you know what I'm saying, to where you can sustain. Like, was you making proper investments with your money? Like, what were you doing? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we don't know that neither. But in that case, I would put him in position to where he can get his money back up, but I won't sit there and bird feed him. You know what I'm saying? Like chunking them, you know what I'm saying, money every now and then. No, I'm gonna give you something, put yourself in position to get your weight back up. And if you can't do that, bro, I don't know what to tell you. My conscience will be clear because I know I helped you. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take on it right there.
Right.
All right, so now we're gonna go to Rich. Now, Rich, before you speak, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go before me?
I'm gonna cut loose. I'm going somewhere nobody went. I'm gonna cut loose.
Okay, well you can go ahead. Yeah, we go. Yeah,
No, I think that's his
I just
answer.
want to give you the power to make that decision.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna go. You follow me up. I'm gonna lead you into it. I'm gonna lead you into it.
Gotcha.
Listen, okay, this is where I'm at with that with Damon Dash. You understand what I'm saying? The problem here is we looking at Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't the only nigga with money. You made Kanye rich because you put him there first. You turn around, you put Cameron in position. You put Kevin Hart on the fucking movie. Why ain't none of these niggas helping him? And you study fucking, they worry about Jay-Z. See, it's bigger than that. Damon must be a really fuck up because you're around a bunch of millionaires. There's no reason that some of them, I'm talking about Kevin Hart was a nobody on Paper Soldiers. Then he went to Soul Plane. You got to realize Damon was doing this. Goddamn, he made Cameron president over fucking vice president over Rockefeller. That's Jay-Z was hot about that. Like, hold on. Then you got to realize he gave Kanye the chain. He made Kanye. So all these niggas right now kind of well out. You ought to be getting a kickback. And I feel old buddy by Jay-Z. But I
don't
believe
mean to cut you off, Rich. But I want you to continue. I'm not finna start speaking. It is said that Kanye is helping.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's good. That's good then. That's good. But,
yeah. So
if he got a little help, but
yeah.
he know what it was. He kept Jay-Z first album, and he wouldn't leave a stake in that, and he died on that hill, y'all. Jay-Z asked him for that. He did every move he could to get it from him, and Damon did everything he could held on to it, and he was true about it. That's why he lost everything. If he'd have let Reasonable Doubt part go a long time ago, Damon would have been well off. But he did that, and Jay and that the dude named Jay Brown that's with him, that's over rock with Jay-Z, he wanted Damon's spot so bad. That's the dude that's really on Damon's neck. It ain't Jay-Z. It's the dude that's next to Jay-Z because he wanted that spot from Damon because Damon had all the people scared. He was hollering at him, fussing. He was too that. And but when Jay-Z got with Beyonce, now that's a bigger image. I can't be having this like this. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Kanye too, it's gotta be a certain way because now I'm asking for a different type of money and they play a different way. You see what I'm trying to say? And everybody not made to make the transition. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something else Damon did. He went on there and spite his own face on Breakfast Club and shitted on DJ Envy them for having a job. Remember, you should own this. Only way you're gonna make it in life, you own. Owning is a good thing. I'm here to tell you that that's some bullshit. I have my own trucking company. And trucking company shit, I mean, it costs to be the boss, man. That shit real. It look good, but you ain't making more than probably your employees and shit. You know, he was telling DJ Envy this, but DJ Envy was like, I know I'm gonna make a guaranteed million here and guaranteed that. He said, I can build a family on that. And Damon was like, you don't have no nuts because you won't risk your own money. This is the consequences of it. So what I'm saying is don't cry about it when it happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't have pity for the person that said, hey, I'm gonna go to war and this what happened when you nigga, this will come with it. You want to be the boss? This is the boss. And you know, and that's just what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? He reaping what he sowed. You cussed everybody out, handled the industry in the kind of way, and here you go. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's just a reflection. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, life and death is in the tongue. Those who love it, shit is fruit. He said, hey, you said, let's talk about some parables. I'm gonna tell you an African proverb. Crooked wood burn crooked ashes, meaning that nigga crooked and it ain't nothing gonna straighten it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. They say crooked wood burn crooked ashes. So I'm just looking at him, you know.
I agree with everything you said except that last part because I personally think that him being not crooked is what actually hurt him in the long run because he didn't hold nobody hostage. And he's
No,
one of the
he ain't crooked. He don't owe nobody nothing. You absolutely right.
okay. Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
don't
say
owe nobody nothing. But I'm just when I was saying crooked, how he handled them people.
Like to get out their contract.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He gave his artists clothing lines, movies, all kind of shit. So
you got to remember, he was married to Rachel Roy. He started her clothing line. You know, she worth 200-something million, and she cut him clean out of it. She won't even give him nothing. He was acting up for 55 million. She told him nope. And he helped start Rachel Roy. So I'm just saying, you know, your mouth, life and death in the tongue, man. You handle people any kind of way. This is how they going. This how you find out how people really feel when you need them, and you can handle them. You know what I'm saying? If you treated people good, they gonna treat you good.
Well, I can't. You know, here's the thing. I can't say he treated, because I wasn't there personally. I can't say he treated people good or bad, right? So I'm gonna just go off based off just what I do know. What I can say is that whether he treated people good or bad, he gave people business opportunities.
You goddamn right. You sure fucking right.
That ain't a question. That's nothing to be doubted, right? So here's my take on the situation. I'm not gonna lie, all of y'all made sense. I mean, you know, everybody handle breakups different. You know what I mean? And that's just human nature. So I can't hold nothing against nothing nobody said, because we all gonna treat breakups different, bro.
Yeah.
Right. And you got to respect how anybody handles a breakup, right? Because we handle it different. You know what I mean? Because I know the way I might handle a breakup with a woman is it could be considered harsher than the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Right? You know what I'm saying? I've seen my ex who dogged me out. I've seen her go through some shit, and nigga, I celebrated the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't give a fuck. That's just me, though. Other people be like, Rock, that ain't cool. You ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. I celebrated the shit. I'm still celebrating this shit. It's like I keep getting more good news, which is bad news for her.
Get more good news.
That motherfucking shit good news to me. I'm like,
if fuck that bitch was a person.
See?
So just letting that said, but my personal thoughts on the situation is this, and I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm usually mostly very general, right? But I'm gonna get personal on this. So I have a friend, bro. I knew him since school. And we wasn't the closest when we was in school, but we knew each other. We really got a lot. We were cool, but we really got a lot closer after we got grown in our school. Now, Rich know who he is. Y'all don't.
Okay.
But anyway, so we would hang out a lot and everything, man. We would be shooting the ball. We would go hard on Facebook. And we used to go hard. We was like the popular motherfuckers on Facebook. They was like, these two niggas is gonna talk some shit. Nigga, we was the red pill before red pill existed. Am I lying, Rich?
Keep going.
We was the red pill niggas before red pill existed, nigga. We was coming at chicks hard, nigga. Right? So, anyway, as usual, there was a female that he was fucking with. He's a bad motherfucker too. She wasn't necessarily my preference to shade. So she ended up hitting me in my inbox one day. Right? So I'm not taking nothing serious, but then certain messages start to come across from her. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't respectable. And so then when I said, I was like, do you know who I am?
So
I'm making it known that's my nigga. I'm like, do you know who I am? I'm Rock. I almost said his name. I cannot say his name. I'm his friend. Or what he don't know don't have to hurt.
Uh-oh.
She was digging me. And then she let it be known, talking about hooking up and everything. I said, let me see how far this motherfucker gonna take this shit so I can have some evidence. So me and my boy, we end up going out. We meet at Mr. A's.
Uh-oh.
Your Misty was out and everything. So I said, man, I gotta let my nigga know. Now I'm gonna tell you why I let him know, because we all know anybody that's G's to the game, if you ain't got no proof, you can't tell your homeboy that shit because it's gonna go against you. Especially if they got feelings for him. But I had proof. So I was confident that it would be okay. Because I got proof.
Tendinitis.
You can make it a proof, and then I'm gonna tell you what the words I told to my brother. This how y'all know I'm genuine. I say, look here, kinfolk. Handle your business, man. Knock it down, do what you gotta do. I'm just saying you might not want a wife, kinfolk. And I showed him a phone.
I already know this
Oh,
one.
okay, got that. I got that. After that, it was some issues, and the nigga started tripping with me, and we got into it to the point that where I was like, my nigga, you keep being on the line. I'm gonna have to handle you, bro. Got over that, got with it again. Then another motherfucking bitch come into play. At this point, he married. He ain't even your bitch no more. And it really was your bitch. Got into it again. I'm like, fuck. So I'm gonna use two examples. So I got another friend who been my friend for the longest. Trust no one. We fought together. We end up getting into it and having a fight over some music issues because I felt like he was trying to be bigger than what he was to me as far as the music deal. And I was like, I don't need a sugar nigga. And so it became a problem. We end up getting into a fight. So why am I explaining this? I say this to say this. Me and the dude who I was doing the music with, we was best friends. We not as close as we used to be. Me and the dude who we got into it over the girl, we don't really speak at all. But despite the situation, kinfolk, when Father's Day hit, did not text y'all Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
I text him Happy Father's Day. Do you know out of 60 niggas I texted Happy Father's Day, he the only one that didn't respond back?
Tendinitis.
The one that over the bitches. So I say that to say this. The dude who I got into it with over the bitches, his sister got murdered. And we were so close, there was a moment where me and him together, and we were talking about his sister. And this man love for me was so real and so deep that he was comfortable enough to cry in front of me, bro. And even though we don't speak and we ain't cool with each other over a bitch, I value that man's vulnerability enough to know if he ever went through some shit and he needed me, I'm gonna help him, bro.
Yep.
Because my love for him will never die. Here's the thing: that man ain't shot at me. That man ain't tried to set me up. That man ain't robbed me. And at the end of the day, when it comes to our livelihood, bro, it ain't nothing that bad for me not to help my fellow brother, dog. And I ain't even got to be cool with him still. But if I got two B's, bro, nigga, I can lose a meal and don't even miss it. And not only that, if I got two B's and I still got money rolling in.
Yep.
But
that nigga still doing shows and everything too, bro.
you know what though?
And I know
Wait a
his
minute, hold
ticket ain't
on,
cheap.
Rich. And Rich, hold on. Did my bitch work up there? Ooh. Nigga, here go 3 mil, nigga. You helped made me, nigga. I wouldn't be where I'm at without you, Dane. I don't care what the fuck we got into it over, dog.
Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta break it down, man.
Yeah.
do you think Dane would give him some money if he was in that situation?
You fucking
Yeah.
right. He made him.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
believed in what he did.
100.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, so
100%.
now that's the perception I'm saying that everybody's speaking on Dane's behalf, because we know if Dane was in that position, he would give it to him. Because if we didn't believe that Dane would give him nothing, I don't believe we'll pitch for Dane. Because I'm gonna tell you now, it's guys I know I helped that wouldn't help me. I know this.
Yeah.
I know it's some niggas right now. I go help them and they won't know why I'm helping them, but I just would help them. But I know for a fact that they wouldn't help me.
Wouldn't help you.
And I wouldn't be mad about it. I just know
And
that's
they
not
actually
them.
can help you and wouldn't help you.
Yes, they wouldn't. They would not even think about it. It's just how they are. They street, but I'm just saying I would help them. And that's fucked up for me to be like that, but I know it. I say that's crazy. But and girl, you know women, women would tell you that quickly. You helping that dude, he wouldn't even help you. You know your woman gonna point that type of shit out. But will you believe this or not? That make them say, you know what, you a good dude. And that make them love you more. Because my girl said that you got a big heart. Even though you talk a lot of shit, she said you got a big heart because you fuck with niggas that probably wouldn't even fuck with you. And I say, yeah. But that's just me though. I don't know how to not be that. You know what I'm saying?
I get that same sentiment with my
so,
you see, Rich, it's just a testament, bro, to this, bro. Some niggas are born solid, some niggas not.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Some niggas are just solid and some niggas are not.
Yeah.
But let me
case.
Come on.
Let me say this though, because I want it to be known for the dude that's not helping, because I'm that way. Like I say, if I don't know your situation, then it'd be hard for me to help you because I don't know. So when I said that comment earlier, when I made my spoke on it, I said that he would have to reach out to me. The reason why I'm saying he got to reach out to me, because I'm not gonna know what he's going through. I'm not once we broke our bridge, you're not even in my frame no more.
The world know though. Quality, everybody
I understand that on that situation. I get that, but I'm speaking on the one that we talking about right now, where he's saying that some people would help, or he would help somebody that wouldn't help him. Okay, that's now a lower type of situation. So I don't know what's going on with that person because I'm like this. I'm focused on what I'm doing. I ain't got time to look over here.
These are public figures.
Like I say, that situation is. I understand that. That's different. I was kind of speaking on what we talking about right here with the personal part of it. I got you.
That pride, nigga, that pride is a motherfucker, boy.
See, that's another thing too. When you know you're wrong, you got to come talk to me.
But
I don't mind. I'm gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna make you feel bad.
But let me speak on that though. If we men, we come with a level of pride. I'm not gonna play that game with you, bro. I know you proud. Wait, man, here, dog. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We men, bro. You know how hard it is for us to go ask a nigga for shit, bro.
It ain't necessary to me.
It ain't easy, bro.
It ain't asking. It's more just coming to me.
That's why.
Like how you just said, you sent a happy Father's Day to everybody, and that one dude didn't send you one. See that right there? That's gonna make my lens stay just like this. I ain't got time to figure out what the fuck going on with you. I gotta stay just like this. I'm focused.
But but if I find out he needs some help, I'm still gonna get it to him, bro. Let me tell you something.
I find out.
I'm like,
yo, with me being like this here, I ain't gonna find out too much.
I'm gonna put him in position. I'm like Yogi, man. I'm just gonna make sure I put it. He ain't gotta know it's me at all to keep your pride.
Then once
I want you to know it's me. Fuck that shit.
I kind of feel right. You gotta know it's me.
You gotta know it's me, bro. Nah,
you gotta know. I ain't
You
got
gotta
enough.
know,
And then once I
bro.
put you in that position and you fuck that off again,
But
it's
here's
you,
my
brother.
thing though, Yogi. But Yogi, here's my thing. If I give it to you, I'm not giving it to you because of expectations.
Mm.
If
Same here.
you fuck it off, it's cool.
Hey, y'all.
I gave it to you out of love because I know what you mean to me.
Can
Or
I?
I know what you meant to me. And I know what you did for me. See, here's the thing. As a saying I tell people, don't always do things for people to get a blessing. Sometimes you got to do things for people because you've already been blessed.
That's why King said he wouldn't let him know that it was him that sent it. He don't care
Yes.
about that part.
But
He's not
listen to
looking
this.
to be put on
No,
a
but
pedestal.
he needs to know you gave it to him.
Let me give you a different scenario
Oh.
right quick. A
Yeah.
small, quick scenario. How about Jay-Z then reached out to Dame and Dame say, "Fuck your money, nigga. I don't want
He
shit
did.
from you."
He
I'm
did.
not saying he did. How about he did that? How about Jay feel this nigga don't want shit from me because he don't fuck with me? Because some niggas probably like that. I'm telling you, I'm one of them. I could be dead on my ass and the wrong nigga off of me. I don't need your money, Black. And I know I need it. And I know I need it. I know I'm competing with you. I can't let you see me down, even though I know you down.
I'm gonna tell you why I know that ain't what he.
Oh, I ain't saying that happened. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
no, I'm just
I
saying.
don't believe that. No. I believe if Jay-Z throw that nigga anything, he gonna hypothetical. If Jay-Z throw him anything,
reasons. The reason why I know he wouldn't do that is because he been crying out to Jay-Z all this time.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, he been crying. His teeth fell out. He was crying so hard. He was crying. Them teeth fell out his mouth. I said, he doing that bad?
Exactly.
God damn,
I seen that
man.
shit too, boy.
I was like, shit. God damn, it's bad on his end.
Gotcha.
You know, but hey,
so
die with the ship.
Topic, man.
Die with the ship.
The next. So that's good shit, man. That's good shit right there. All right, so mute your mic. Let's go to the next topic. All right, so this is a comment that was made in an interview. It's been a little while, but it keep coming back up. And it was a comment made by Bun B, the Texas-based rapper from the group UGK with the legendary Pimp C, rest in peace. And in the interview, and I did fact check it, it is true. He said Tupac is nowhere near rappers that are skilled lyrically. Talking about rappers with exceptional lyrical ability, metaphors, and punchlines, Jay-Z, Nas, Rakim, KRS-One, and Eminem comes to mind. Saying Pac is up there as the best lyricist is a no-no. What made Tupac stand out was his energy. If Tupac said, "Dear Mama," you would want to hug your mama from a passion standpoint. Or if he said, "Everybody tear up the club," you would want to tear it up. Talking about his diss track, "Hit 'Em Up," it wasn't the most difficult and amazing wordplay, but by the time the record was over, you would want to take action. Pac has what it takes to make you feel his energy, but as far as lyrics, no. He's a passionate storyteller with impactful rhymes, no doubt. Okay, did y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I the reason why I want to speak on this first because I promise you, man, I'm probably not gonna even fight the debate this. Let me start off with this. Let me add something else to this, right? I got to, bro. I gotta do this, man. Man, this is crazy, bro. This is just and I don't know how well everybody can see this, but most of y'all know the lyrics. Can any one of y'all see this? I don't know if y'all on a phone or computer.
I'm on the phone. It's,
I can
I
see it.
mean, you kind of see
Okay.
it. It's all good. You can read it.
Okay. All right. So let me read one of Pac's songs, right?
Yeah.
This is the song If I Die Tonight. This is lyrics. So I'm going to recite this for people that say he wasn't a lyricist, right?
Yeah.
They say pussy and papers, poetry, power, and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Picturing pitiful punk niggas copping please, puffing weed as I position myself to clock G's. My enemy scared in suicide situations, never to witness the wicked shit that they was facing. Back with presidents pursue the riches, evading the player, hating tricks while hitting switches. Bitches is bad mouth causing brawling motherfuckers is bold, but change them hoes, the game should be sold. I'm sick of psychotic society, somebody save me. Addicted to drama, so even mama couldn't raise me. Even the preacher and all my teachers couldn't reach me. I run in the streets and puffing weed with my peeps. I'm ducking the cops, I hit the weed as I'm clutching my Glock. Niggas is hot when I hit the block. What if I die tonight? Second verse. Polish your pistols, prepare for battle past the pump. When I get the popping, niggas is dropping, then they done. Calling the coroner to come collect the fucking corpse. He got hit by a killer preoccupied with being boss. Revenge is the method whenever step and keep a weapon close. Adversaries are overdose over deadly notes. Jealous niggas and broke bitches equal pack jails. Hit the block and fill your pockets making crack sales. Picture perfection pursuing paper with a passion. Victims of prisons for all the pussies that I'm blasting. Running with criminals, individuals with no remorse. Try to stop me, my pistol posse using deadly force. In my brain, all I can think about is fame. The police know my name, ain't a different game, ain't things changed. I'm seeing cemetery photo of my peers conversating like they still here. If I die tonight.
You can draw your point home. Yeah, shit. You ain't got to say nothing there.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this. And I'm saying this shit respectfully. And Bun B, you got a right to your pen. I love you, my nigga. I'm close to your manager, to your managers. Shout out to the Big Red. I stayed in Big Red house. For you to sit here and say this man is not a lyricist is to say you're not a lyricist, Bun B. So if you feel you're a lyricist, then how can you fix your mouth to say Pac's not a lyricist? I've never seen a human in the world that spit a whole song and use every word that starts with P in the record.
Big L, the only other person.
Hey,
and just one thing.
This is insane.
Just one phrase. This nigga they're studying Ebonics for the last 25 years because of him in Berkeley. What the fuck is he talking about?
What
are we talking about?
You know, they put this mic in front of these niggas and they had too much dip on their chip and they forgot. I'm gonna let you know something. Houston is not known for lyricists. Because we don't have nobody here that do triple entendres and does Scarface, the baddest motherfucker here. And he tell you, I started small time dope game, cocaine, pushing rocks on the block. I'm never broke. Ain't no double entendre in that. Them niggas ain't saying no. Back to the flat black. That we don't do that. We gonna talk to your ass in regular country language, like we do. It ain't no. And Pac was the same. He. In that era, it was no triple entendres and doing that. It was they was the YNs. So what
they wasn't.
Yeah, they wasn't. But they was on that Black Power shit. You know, you talking about X-Clan and brother. All them niggas been doing that. But I'm just saying, for Pac now, he was doing what that era called for him. Cube, Face, Jay-Z, Biggie, they were storytellers. So they didn't have no entendres. They telling you something. If I'm telling you something, I can't play on words too much because I'm telling you something. And they showing you, and they saying it with a skill, so it's a difference. You know, the most lyrical niggas might not say shit. Lil Wayne, one of them, he gonna triple and double and triple entendre your ass to death. He lyrical, but I'm just saying, if you want some meat on your skull, you go listen to Pac. It's just Bun B, just you know, clickbait. He just doing stuff.
No, he made a mistake.
He made a mistake. He didn't. he didn't mean what he was saying. I guess in his mind he saw it another way, but it came out different.
Yeah,
but
I see what he's trying to say.
it didn't land wrong. I know what he's. I want to try to figure it out, but I don't understand it because Pac is everything.
Big Red is like,
you know.
I stayed in Big Red house.
I just had this conversation.
Everybody know me, I rap a lot, but he wrong for that. And I
just had this conversation with my son. Because he was asking me like, why is if Pac ain't the greatest and the lyricist, and I had to explain. I was like, dude, there was more things to Pac than just the lyrics. I said, yeah, he had lyrics, and I think Bun B kind of explained that part really well. That part, the energy that Pac did, he was energy of us. You know what I'm saying? But shit, his lyrics was just as fucking dope as any put up against anybody. Shit.
And that's my whole point, King. Like, here's my thing.
Him and DMX, I mean,
oh my God.
Here's my thing. This is what I hate about some rap fans, right? And I was talking to Raz about this the other day. I said, you know what I hate about the rap game? Is that rap is the only genre of music where it's most criticized. It's most criticized. You ain't never seen no niggas arguing, no white folks arguing about country artists. Never.
No.
They either great or they not. You never see nobody arguing about no rock fans arguing about, oh, he was all right, he wasn't shit or this or that. Or you never heard that.
Oh, he's the oldest YN.
Yeah, he's old. I don't like his shit. I don't listen to that shit. That's old rock. Or you don't hear nobody saying, oh, I don't like that. That old country nigga. That's old. That he washed up country. You don't hear that shit. We're the most criticized genre of music ever. I don't get it, bro. And it just blew my mind. Like, I was so disappointed in Bun B, bro. I really was. Because here's why. If he's not a lyricist, then what the fuck are you, nigga?
What?
It's just real facts.
Yeah, what?
Because you ain't fucking with Pac.
And then what?
No.
And then what? What songs are you basing it on? Because I seen you talk about Hit 'Em Up, nigga. Okay, if you feel like that, that's just one song. That man got a whole catalog.
Who?
Now, the truth about what Bun was saying was Pac energy and all that, man. It was just Pac impact, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you could turn on the music and the man is saying something. The man background is poetry, bro. The man can play with words.
Hey.
He was in a movie called Poetic Justice. Damn.
Listen,
Come on,
if
bro.
you put Pac in the room with all the rappers, he's number one to them. Fuck the fans. Let us stay at home. You put the best MCs or whoever you think is the shit and let Pac walk in the room. Guess what? He number one to them. I'm gonna tell you something else. You put all the singers in the world together, and Michael Jackson walk in the room, he fucking number one to them. You put all the fucking basketball players in the room, Michael Jordan walk in, he number one to fucking them. Put all the boxing niggas, Floyd and everybody in there. When Mike Tyson walk in the room, he's number fucking one. It's just like that. I don't know why it don't go with accolades. It don't go with shit. Them niggas just them. And we know it, and we can't deny it. What?
Impact, bro. That
You
impact.
can't take it away.
What?
It was a motherfucker, boy.
Come on, man.
This
The
shit
whole
is
world
damn.
stopped when that man.
That's
The
all
whole
it
world
is.
stopped when that man died, man.
That's
Man,
all
that
it
man,
is.
listen, man, that man died and put out 23 more albums. Fuck is they talking about? He
That mean this
lyricist.
nigga had.
Come
this
on,
nigga
man.
Had songs
What?
in the archive.
What? What?
That means just
What?
on and on.
I'm talking about a Bible of verses in the archive, ready
Listen.
for whatever.
In
Come on,
90, you think I'm lying? Think about this. Up to Tupac, every rapper had hair like Special Ed. When Tupac came, all rappers went bald. Look at it. Go find me a rapper from 95 to 2000 with some hair. DMX bald, Jay-Z cut his hair, just name them. Go down the line. Only nigga had hair was the West Coast nigga. Because, you know, they with the Crippin' Blood. But I'm just saying, boys, that Pac changed the whole demographic. Tattoos, getting your body together, the bald head. He was a sex symbol as much as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And an actor. So, you know, he was a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? And Will Smith was doing it, but who cared? You know, I'm
Yeah,
just saying, who cared? You know, he did it, but who cared? But Pac was him, and that's just what it was. He might not even know he was him, but he was, and we recognized him as that. You know,
Will Smith was the nursery rhyme Pac. That's what it was.
Yeah. Whatever he was, he wasn't Tupac. That's why I say these certain individuals, when they walk in the room, the people tell you who they are. Damn us, damn record sales internet. They like, hey, that's the one right there. You know what I'm saying? And Bun B, no, he would not say that if Tupac was alive and he was in the room with him.
Stop right there, Rich. Hold on. Rich, stop right there.
See,
I'm so fucking glad you said that because I actually meant to say that. I gotta add to what you said. Let's be real. If Tupac was alive when that nigga said that, he would have had to deal with him.
What?
It would have been a squabble.
He wouldn't have said
Pac pulling up.
He wouldn't have said
Pac pulling up.
He would have
Pac
said
pulling up.
Pac pulling up. We all know that's a fact. We ain't gotta assume that.
Not one bit.
If Pac Diddy was gonna write a diss song about his ass.
What? That night, that minute.
That night.
Yeah. It's to be on the radio.
So why would you say that shit when he dead? You know you couldn't have said this shit when he was alive, nickel.
This would have been wrote and released in an hour. Fuck you.
Hey, I forgot one guy on my list. If Bob Marley walk in the room with all the reggae players, he number one. And he might not have sold the most, but he number one. It's just certain niggas we know. Yes,
the only nigga would have been able to save his ass was Jay.
See,
Rich,
that's it,
Rich,
huh?
Yes, Jay would have been like,
impact, bro.
Look.
Yes, I know.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Impact,
yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He fucked up. I'ma talk to him. Because even Jay willing up to say, yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Jay would have said, you fucked up. Nigga,
you fucked up.
Nigga wasn't no lyricist.
But I don't believe Bun B will retract that if somebody get on him here and he'll try to explain it, articulate what he's trying to say. Yeah. But that's fucked up to say that like that. That's too much.
That man ain't no lyricist.
Yeah, because
can't no human on earth fix their mouth to say Tupac ain't a lyricist. You got to find a better way to describe what you're trying to say.
He was a poet, dog. He was a poet. Everybody knew that. You know.
Here's the thing. He was everything.
Yes.
You got to remember one of the most powerful quotes Pac ever said. I peeped a weakness in the rap game and sold it. Guess what it was? Mm-hmm. He knew that and he said this. He said, when I looked at all the rappers in the game, he said, I noticed one thing. And he said, it woke his eyes up. I'm telling you what Pac said, I'm paraphrasing. He said, you know what I noticed? Everybody just staying in one lane. Mm. He say, hell no. He say, I'm a rap conscious. I'm a rap for the bitches. I'm a rap pro-black. He said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to write love songs. He said, I'm going to rap gangster shit. And he fucking mastered it. He wasn't the best at everything. I mean, he wasn't the best at one thing. He was the best at everything.
Yeah.
Can't nobody say they can do that. Can't nobody say they can do that. He was the best at everything. He wasn't the best at one thing. Is he the greatest lyricist? Fuck no. Is he the greatest storyteller? Fuck no. Is he the greatest with the metaphors? Fuck no. Was he the greatest gangster rapper? Fuck no. But was he the best overall rapper?
You goddamn right.
I'm going to give you an example. Let me parallel to sports and use an example, right? Y'all watch boxing. Y'all know, and I know Rich know, right? Let me tell you something about Muhammad Ali that only the boxing gurus know.
Uh-oh.
You ready? Watch this, Rich. Watch this. Muhammad Ali had the worst motherfucking inside game in history.
Fucking telling the truth, y'all. He say a body blow was a wasted punch. I never understood that.
That nigga inside fighting game was trash. Am I lying, Rich?
No. He said an inside body punch was a wasted punch. He only wanted to punch ahead. But it wasn't, but that was his strategy. He said he don't do body shots. He said that's a wasted punch.
Muhammad Ali had no. Now think about this, y'all. Think about this. The greatest boxer of all time had one of the worst inside games.
all he did punch you in the head. That's it. That was it.
He had the worst inside game. So what made him the best? One of the things that made him the best was this. What makes you strong is when you know your weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, he perfected his outside game.
Yep.
See, Pac knew he wasn't the coldest in this or that or this or that. So what did he do? Shit, just be the best at everything. Just kill everything. You know what I'm saying?
Outwork everybody.
If you listen, you can easily listen to a few of my records, right? It's some records on that I got, nigga. I can lyrically fuck with Eminem. But bro, I don't want to rap like that every song. Fuck that shit. That's why I can't ride and listen to Eminem every day. I don't
talk about
I don't even listen to no motherfucking triple conundrums and shit all motherfucking day, nigga.
I've never rode.
Sometimes a nigga don't want to think that hard. Goddamn.
Thank you, bro.
Jam.
Let me give you another example, Big Yogi and King. I love Common. I love Roots. I love that shit. I love Kendrick. I don't want to hear no pro-black shit all motherfucking day, nigga.
Yeah, nobody does. No.
Sometimes nigga always want to ride
Hey,
road.
I like my music just like I like my movies.
You want it
stealing, killing, and drug dealing. That's all I want.
But I want a balance.
That's how I like my movies.
I want a balance.
My music.
I want a balance.
Stealing, killing, and drug dealing. Yes,
look,
sir.
I'm not gonna listen to no motherfucking Future and Migos all motherfucking day, but sometimes I'm in the mood. I want to hear that shit.
I'm a Future head. I'm gonna listen to Future all day. It don't make no sense. I listen to Future all day.
My point is that
all day, King.
My point is I like balance. I need a balance in my life. I'm not gonna listen to fucking Jeezy sell crack all day. I don't want to hear about crack selling all motherfucking day, nigga.
I might have a snowman day.
I tell anybody this, bro. Like
it's my mood.
The reason I love music so much, the reason I love music so much is because any fucking feeling that you feel, there's a song that's gonna relate to what the fuck you're feeling.
Yes.
That's why it's important to have that switch up list.
Thank you.
Hey, nigga, I'm feeling
and that's
some
what
kind of way. Let me
made Pac the GOAT.
You know,
that's what made Pac the greatest. Yeah. This nigga will fuck around. He'll have you want to be on some gangster shit if I die tonight, and then turn around and have your ass crying, calling your mama. I love you, mama, dear mama. I love you, mama.
Say,
only he can do that.
Hey,
that's Diddy can have you. Diddy can have you lit in the club, nigga. How do you want it?
Hey.
Hey, Rock, let's not forget here, had you on that player shit.
Yeah.
You had you on that player that I get around, goddamn man.
You know,
stop playing with him, man. Stop playing with that man.
I had to quit listening to when I had a job driving forklifts, man. I had to quit listening to rap. I'm on the forklift listening to Jeezy. Man, that man came out and said something to me before I know. I mean, man, fuck you in this job, man. I think I'm Big Meech. I'm Larry Hoover. I'm finna go get it. I started listening to country so I could keep my job because I kept listening to that rap. Man, them white folks just have a chance right there with me.
Rich, walk to the block. Hey, walk to the block. Hey, walk to the block and told them motherfuckers, I told you motherfuckers I'll be right back.
Vest on, green vest on and everything. Hard hat. Yeah, man. Fuck that. I'm on just like that.
Yeah.
Steel toes and everything. I'm on the cone. Yeah. Now I'm back. Fuck that shit.
Suited and booted, goddamn.
Ready. 10 toes in. Fucking with that rap music.
Well, shout out to Bun B, bro. We love you, bro. We ain't agreeing with you on that shit, bro. You got to be careful when you talk about Pac like that, dog. We love you, bro.
Yeah, we love Pac.
Ain't no love lost, man. We just got to let you know what it is.
Oh, yeah. He rep us. All right, so let's switch the topics. Be right back.
Hey. All right, I'm about to go and pay for this, so we can just go to my house and watch a movie or something. Let's go.
Your house?
Yeah.
Didn't expect to go to your house.
What did you expect? I mean, I'm coming in 8. You say you was hungry. Now we're gonna go just relax and burn this off. Like, what's the problem?
I mean, it's our first date.
So what? I mean, we came to eat on our first day. I'm paying for the meal on our first day. What's the difference? Don't be like that, now.
I don't think I feel comfortable coming to your house.
What you mean? Like, what are you talking about? You got me paying for this. Your meal was like $30. Like,
That's it. That's not a lot.
You come to my house not a lot. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is you doing?
It's
like,
just our first day. I don't feel safe coming to your house.
But you feel safe coming to eat and let me pay for it. You feel safe for me to spend my money.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. We ain't doing that. Like, all right, just cash at me. You just cash at me.
Cash at you?
Cash at me your $30, and you call your Uber.
You serious?
I'm dead serious. I mean, you gonna have me come take you out and get you a nice meal, got your margarita and everything. Like, so, I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That's over. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for mine. I'm gonna get up out of here. You feel me?
Look,
I'm good.
Are you serious?
You got it. You have a good day. Ain't I'm gonna block you.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Damn, bro. Yeah, that's tough. And the motherfucker.
Right, so I'm gonna let y'all choose. Nah, I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose. Okay. I'm gonna let Rich go. Rich, what's your thoughts on this?
Bitches ain't shit. Y'all already know that. You ain't gotta ask me.
God.
Yeah, you ain't gotta ask me, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen.
Ah, damn.
Listen. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen. We know this. This ain't nothing new to us. We know how they are and how they act. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what to say about these, man. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we ought to expect it. We ought to know what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? When
what
you know something,
no, who gonna do?
Them women, man. You know they ain't shit, man. You know how they gonna do.
Home?
What did she do, dog?
She didn't do nothing.
That's what I'm sitting up here trying to think, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel a different way about it, Rich.
Okay.
I feel a different.
They on the first date. They on the first date, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm explaining how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
What was the content? Did he have it? Was it pre-planned already?
It was the first date. It was the first date.
Okay,
And
I understood that.
like as a man,
okay,
for what you saw.
Okay.
As a man,
I got
you know what I'm saying. If we courting the female, you know what I'm saying, we should be able to take care of the first date. You know what I'm saying.
We should.
We ain't asking out for, you know what I'm saying, for nothing.
We should.
But like if she don't present herself like a hoe, don't come at her like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You should feel all because I paid for your food, you gotta come to my house. Nah, my nigga, on the cool, that video to me shows the bitch in him. Like nigga, you a man, nigga, pay for the food, nigga, take out to eat. You ain't gotta fuck the first night, my boy. Ain't nothing wrong with those thirsty ass nigga.
You setting the seed. You setting the seeds on the
you
first
absolutely. Now listen, y'all absolutely right. I know how to admit when I'm on the wrong side. You right, because listen, if I knew I wasn't gonna get no action, we ain't even getting to the food. You understand what I'm saying? We still walking, looking at ducks. That's free. You walk and look at them ducks till walk. You gonna walk this appetite on. Now, if you walk the appetite on and you want something to eat better than Whataburger, he might need to let himself be clear. You know what I'm trying to say? If that's what he owned. Because he had a different plan, I see, than she did. But a lot of times too, as guys, we got to know when a woman ain't feeling us. Even if you do be out on a date and they still go. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to treat her bad if you brought her out and she want to eat, and you should pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna pay for it if she was gonna fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason not to pay for it if she not. You know what I'm trying to say? He just was being, like you say, he's showing the bitch in him. That's more exposing him to being a hoe ass nigga than you right. You right.
Was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt.
He balled that receipt up through it in the. He was hurt.
He was petty.
And then that nigga act like he took her to a 5-star restaurant. Man, that
shit
like nachos.
$30, nigga. $30, nigga. Man, come on.
What is that? Applebee's? Now don't get
I don't know.
Applebee's is a fine restaurant.
We ain't gonna promote it.
Hey, send us a little sponsorship, Applebee's.
Quality, what's your thoughts on it?
Say, hey man, hey, I got rules when it comes to this dating game thing, because women can be a little slick. On this particular video, he's wrong. There's no doubt about it. But
very wrong.
I got rules though. See, my first date, it ain't going no restaurant. Nothing. I want to talk to you. So let's get a park. Let's do something like that. You know, it's rules. It's
really?
rules.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, there's rules. I need to know who you are before I start investing anything into you or anything like that. I need to know who you are.
There you go.
What if she is the type of woman that that first night she was gonna let him have some or whatever just because you paid for the food? You know, I need to know that before we even get started. I need to know it. So let me take you somewhere. Let me find out who you is. Conversation. I need a place where I can talk to you. In the restaurant and stuff like that, you stuff in your face. You ain't really paying attention. I need to talk to you. I need to get in that old noggin you got there.
Would y'all wife a girl that y'all have sex with on the first date? I'm just curious. Would you? You would?
I wouldn't have an issue with it. It depends on the girl.
You
Depends on the date.
You gotta test out the goods, goddamn.
Yeah, that's what
on the first date, y'all do it and you were married.
Yeah. I was
it depends on the woman. Yeah, if the woman's a good woman, yeah.
How you know she a good woman? Because she gave it to you.
You gonna spend that goddamn time talking to her like I just told you.
But do y'all
get to know her?
Do y'all think that y'all game was that strong, or was she just freaky and gave it to y'all?
Linda, listen.
I'm trying to figure out.
I had sex on the first date or first outing, whatever you want to call it, or the first night, and we was in a relationship for 5 years, and we still friends to this day. Right. So here's the thing. And again, maybe it's arrogance, right?
Okay.
But you know, I think I'm that nigga.
Yeah, same.
See?
So I think I'm that nigga. So when if a girl gives it up to me,
she supposed to. Cause you him.
I'm gonna assume that I'm that nigga before I assume she that hoe.
I got you.
Because one thing that I know that I was taught and I've learned from being a popular doughboy, popular rapper, etc., is women break rules for who the fuck they want.
Goddamn right.
Now, us as men, we have to be able to be keen enough to know the difference between a girl just giving it up because she's a hoe and a girl who's really risking her innocence for you. Because let's be real.
I've never had to take a hoe out to eat.
There are men that really poison females. There are men that do poison good females. A lot of us, there are a lot of men who should have married some of the women they met, but they chose to dog them out. It wasn't that they were hoes. They just didn't have no intentions on wifing a good woman anyway. That's a fact, bro.
The man was a hoe.
But we don't know a good woman at that point. Do we know what's a good woman? Hindsight 2020, right?
No, hold on.
His intention wasn't to do that.
We can't be hoes. We are whore makers.
I love you for that, Rock. That's the truth. You
we
cannot
can't
be a hoe.
We
make
make
hoes. There you go.
We make hoes, my nigga. We can't be hoes.
To me, first of all, the word hoe is just a fucking word. So let's just keep it real.
Men can't be hoes. We're whore makers.
You can call a woman a hoe, then a man can be one too.
No, we can't. No.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. We're not going there.
Opinion. That's a fact. Quality. We are whore makers.
That's your fact. That's your fact. Okay.
Let's go. Yogi, are you a whore or a whore maker?
I'm a hoe.
I'm a hoe maker.
I'm a hoe maker.
You're gonna make a hoe. Yeah.
I make hoes. I ain't never been a hoe.
A man can't be made a hoe. What I'm saying is a woman can't have sex with you and turn you out to be like that. But a man could turn a woman out like that.
Listen, quality.
That's the difference. That's
why we can't be a hoe, Quality. How many women we slept with brings us value.
Yes.
How many men a woman slept with loses her value.
Yes.
The word
we can't be hoes, bro.
It's just a word, y'all. The word
it's not just a word. It's a real thing. Fuck that shit. That's a real thing.
It's a word, man.
That's
It ain't no real thing. It's a word.
A hoe is a garden tool.
Word.
We just know what the word means. It's a word.
I'm trying to give you some real gameplay, boy. I ain't
Like
nothing a whole ass.
It's a real thing, man.
Ain't nothing hoe about me. Ain't no hoe in my blood. But I can make a hoe though.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
made some hoes.
Change the wordplay then. Change the terminology to whatever it is.
It is what it is, dog.
That man.
Please, get your ass back on this camera, nigga.
Like a guy can't be a slut. He can be a slut maker.
A slut maker.
He can't be a slut, but he can make a slut. It's just crazy, man. Just wordplay, but yeah.
But it's real though.
It's
But the
damn
only
so
thing
real.
I'm saying is that man, he not ready. When you say that he wasn't making them women that he probably passed up that were good to him.
But he don't know they was good, huh?
He wasn't ready to be a man. He's still in his play game days. So that's the reason why he didn't recognize what he had when he had it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not saying she wasn't hoe, but what I'm saying is he won't know because he was on some bum shit. Here's my let me tell you my thoughts about it. And it goes back to what I was taught. And married men and women taught me this. First of all, I don't believe in dating. I don't.
Okay.
We shouldn't. Listen, dating is, and this is something that I came up with. Dating is just a word to describe free fucking. That's what it is. You're free fucking. What do I mean? Women are out here bragging about dating and thinking dating is cool. When a woman is telling me that they're dating, you're letting me know that you ain't wife material. I'm going to tell you why. I was taught by married women and men that the only person that you should be dating is your wife or husband, the person you're in a relationship with, or the woman that has agreed to commit to you and only you. Other than that, you shouldn't be out here dating any motherfucking way. It's a glorified word for free fucking.
Mm.
Here's why. When a man is quick to ask you out or offer to take you out on a date before he asks you your name, I tell a woman this. You want to know why he's doing that? It ain't because he values you. It's because it works, bitch. It works. Because you want to know why? 5 times out of 10, if not the percentage is high, if a nigga feeding you food, alcohol, and your favorite drug, he's gonna fuck you pretty much. If not the first date, the second date, the third date, he gonna fuck you. And if he don't fuck you, the other nigga that took you out on day gonna fuck you. So when a bitch telling me she dating, you just told me, bitch, you a hoe. You already fucking over me before we even commit. I don't want you. Now watch the flip side to this. I ain't taking the bitch out on a date, probably most likely, unless I done already fucked anyway. So shit.
That make a lot of sense.
You think I'm gonna take your motherfucking ass to a 4-5-star restaurant and I ain't got the pussy yet? You got me fucked all the way fucked up. It ain't a bitch alive that's worth that.
Is McDonald's considered a date?
It ain't a woman alive. It ain't a woman bad enough in this world for me to take out on a 4-5-star date, and I ain't got the drawers yet. You can run that shit.
Is McDonald's considered a date? Like if I took it at McDonald's, is that considered
it's all a date? It's all a date. Here's what. Let me give you an example, Quality. Look, what I'm saying is this. When I say I don't date, I mean that literally, right? So let's say like me and a girl, we done chopped it up, right? Or let's say we meet at somewhere. Let's say I meet the chick at a restaurant. Let's just say at a spot, anything. Look, if I'm hungry and you hungry, and I'm like, shit, hey, I'm hungry. You want something to eat? I got you. That's not a date to me. That's just 2 motherfuckers who was chopping it up and we was both hungry. One was hungry and offered the other motherfuckers some food. I give bums food. I fed the homeless. That ain't dating. See the difference?
Well, that's what I was trying to ask.
If me and Rich together, and we just going to take care of some business or something, and I'm hungry, I might pull up and say, my nigga, you hungry? I'm gonna buy my nigga something to eat. That ain't a date. We just two hungry ass niggas who together. So when I say I don't date, I don't fucking date, bro. If I meet a chick or whatever, like it just got to be it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna knowingly take no random chick out who I don't even fucking know if the bitch even really like me to eat. Fuck you.
But you know, I think dating stop at a certain age because at my age, you're right. I don't think it's dating. Motherfuckers know what they want. You know, I got $40. Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? That's what you know. It ain't hard. You know. Oh,
It
not
ain't
40.
hard.
Is $1.20 now? Okay.
Yeah.
$1.20. You know, hey, that's a day. I don't know. That's where it is at this point because look, I got more summers in front of me than behind me. You know what I'm saying? So
dating was once considered a sacred thing.
When you're younger, yeah, you're trying to find. But when you're older now,
that care about each other and is truly interested. Now they devalue dating because now it's just it's just free fucking. It's just motherfuckers just randomly meeting each other and not look. Here's the thing: 9 times out of 10, the nigga that's quick to date a motherfucker, he's trying to fuck you because he don't really have no real intentions for you. Me, I'm not gonna. I got real intentions. See, I don't want to just fuck you, so I ain't gonna be spending my hard-earned money to go be taking random bitches out on dates 2-3 times a week. Bitch, you cutting into my bill, bitch. You're cutting into my income.
How about they pay for it? Is that okay?
Again.
Okay.
You know if a bitch pay for it, she really like you.
Okay. See?
I mean, that's just my thoughts about it. I don't just meet a chick. I'm like Quality. I ain't trying to get to know you. Look, here's my thing. And this goes back to what Quality said. I don't pay to get to know a motherfucker. You think I'm gonna pay to get to know you, bitch?
Right.
Who the fuck you think I am? You think I'm gonna pay to get to know you? You got me fucked the fuck up.
He said, you got me fucked the fuck up.
Fuck the fuck up.
He said, you got me fucked the fuck up. Well, you cousin like Nino Brown on New Jack City. That whole bitch.
Man.
Fuck that whole bitch.
Think about this. I gotta pay to get to know you, Rich. I gotta pay to get to know a woman.
That don't make no sense.
Let me tell you something.
You know something though? That's why I ain't never joined when I rode motorcycle. I never joined the Boy Scouts, because I can't pay to be a part of shit.
That's me.
If I can't pay to hang with no niggas. I didn't understand that. I said I'm gonna pay y'all how much a month to ride my motorcycle with y'all. I'm cool. I do that for free. Okay, I didn't understand that. They didn't. They talking about, oh, you don't understand. No,
I still don't get it.
Look what Nikki said. Look what Nikki said. This a woman. You date to marry. What I just said. What I just said, marry meaning woman taught me.
Date to marry.
Either your wife or husband, or the person you in a relationship with, or the person that has agreed to commit to you. Man, I ain't finna take no woman out to eat and she ain't committed to just me. Because guess what? If she ain't committed to me, that means she just taking advantage of other niggas taking her out to eat.
Yeah, she dating for a free meal.
She going out to eat 5 days a week.
Come on, bro.
5 days a week she's going to go out to eat.
Come on, bro.
You probably saved in her phone as the food guy. The fuck?
But you know what? You got to know what you meeting and who you talking to a little bit. You know, you can read and gauge. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, check that temperature.
Yeah, you got to check and see how they move. You could tell if shit's something
Here's
going on.
the thing. We got to have, like I say, I don't have a problem with people having boundaries. And this is one of them. Like, bro, know if she like you first. I tell niggas this too, and this is where a lot of women actually agree with me. I tell niggas need to fucking get to know you. I ain't saying it should take forever. I ain't saying follow no 90-day bullshit, because bitch, I ain't waiting no 90 days to fuck. No. You know what I'm saying? But bro, get to know a chick. Don't be so quick in the rush. Have those conversations with her, bro. Talk to her. Ask questions. Let her ask you questions. Engage.
Niggas ain't got no game.
Yeah,
See?
but niggas want to take a bitch out to eat and ain't even really had 3 conversations with her. That's your dumb ass fault if you ain't getting nothing at the end or you ain't nothing come out of that. You want to take the bitch out to eat and you ain't really got to know the motherfucker.
Hey,
Man,
what
hold
my boy
on.
Rich say? My boy Rich say you gonna either talk yourself into it or you gonna talk yourself out of it.
That's it.
Right.
Now these new niggas though, hey, they too stiff. You talking about going out to eat? They meet a bitch at the gas station, ask can they eat her booty? Fuck y'all talking about? Can I eat your booty, baby, tonight? I say, really, this is how y'all. This really what y'all going with? Yeah, I saw
the generation we live in, man.
I'm on pump 4. I'm on pump 4 getting me some gas. Nigga on pump 3 telling this bitch that, and it fucked I got sick. I was like, and she indulged the conversation. I'm like,
and look,
that's
they
the
don't
move.
even know if the bitch booty clean or nothing.
I don't listen,
don't know
man.
nothing. Don't know nothing about it.
And vice versa. You ask a chick for a number, she tell her rent due.
Yeah. I looked at him and Black, he said, nah, man, just, I said, all right. He said, school, you got to get with it. No, I don't. I know I go home. Watch this. I'm going home. So I get this gas. Get out y'all way.
I never understood that booty eating thing in the first place.
Man, I watched you say that. Y'all talking about taking them to eat.
We gonna
they started that shit.
See, they still. I mean, I'm talking about out the door.
No, we don't do all that. That's not what it's supposed to be.
No, I ain't saying me. I'm just. I saw youngsters. That's what them youngsters do, man. Hey.
Yeah, I feel them youngsters is crazy.
Well,
off the muscle.
Y'all know me, bro. I don't get into the freak shit. We all freaks in our own way. What we did was considered nasty to the old folks.
Yeah. Oh.
Now,
well,
so we ain't
I don't know that. After this P Diddy shit, I don't know what nasty is. I'm confused right now. I don't know what. I'm lost now.
I thought I was.
Yeah. He fucked me up. He got some super dupers. He doing live porno.
All right, so we gonna stay on subject, y'all. Let's go to the next subject. We gonna.
I was finna get on his ass.
Get out of our lane. All right, so I want to post this, man. Hopefully y'all support me on this. So I'm gonna start it off after I do it because this really ain't nothing I want to stick on long. But I don't know, maybe I agree or not. But here we go.
Music country charts. And one of them's Beyonce. You can tell her we're coming for her. That's country music, and it ain't ever been country music, and it ain't gonna be country music. We're about to play y'all some Love Me on the Apple Music.
All right, so before anybody speaks, because I really want to get this shit off my chest real quick. I just have to get it off first, right? You know what I'm saying? And y'all can speak on it. Okay. So let me elaborate. So this was Gavin Adcock or whatever, or Gavin Suckercock, whatever the fuck his name is. He's a popular country music artist. And I gotta say this, y'all. I promise I don't have no debate on this, whether y'all agree or not. I just gotta get this shit off my motherfucking chest. So let me say this first. I was very shocked when Beyonce, let me put my glass back on because I want motherfucker to see my vision. I was very shocked when Beyonce won the best country album. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually honestly disappointed, right? I honestly, being non-biased, I know she shouldn't have won that album. I listened. I am a real country music fan. I listen to this shit for real. And I always have. So when I say I know the artist, I know who that motherfucker is. And I like some of his music. That was not the best country album of the year. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Right? I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. But the reason why I didn't lose no sleep on it and why I didn't give a fuck is because you motherfucker stole country from us. So fuck you. Fuck you. You stole it from us. Karma's a bitch, even though I don't believe in it. But hey, funny how you get mad because a black woman won country album of the year that shouldn't have won, but it's the same genre of music that you stole from us. So let me tell you something, Gavin Suckercock. Bitch ass nigga, don't ever think you can fix your motherfucking mouth to disrespect my black sister and H-Town Reverend Beyonce. You understand me? Fuck you, nigga. And by the way, that Tennessee whiskey that you drinking, a black man invented it, you punk ass nigga. So think about your actions and your ignorance. You drinking whiskey that a black man made. Why you disrespecting a black woman who did a country album that her people invented, that you stole. So let me say this to you on behalf of me and the Beehive, which we don't always agree. Trust me, the Beehive really hate me, but they gonna love me today. Fuck you. Fuck the music you claim. I'm feeling like Tupac now. We were talking about Tupac. Fuck you. Fuck the music you say, and I will never play your shit again. I will never buy a record from you again because I bought some of your singles and you can kiss my ass, nigga. Because guess what? Your country music ain't ours, nigga. You didn't invent this shit. And that's all I got to say about that shit. Y'all can have a flow.
Let me get it.
Go
Let
ahead.
the boy go. So, once again, I'm going to personalize this particular subject, right? I got a little bro that in Nashville. I done spoke on him before. You know what I'm saying? He been up there for the past, I want to say, like 4-5 years. And he's in that genre of music trying to break through, right? They give this man such a hard time. They not just him, black artists, period. They give black artists just a hard fucking time just to break through because I won't say it's whitewashed, if that's the word I can use, but they only want their faces attached to the genre of music. And like you said, man, y'all stole that from us, right? Then so another thing I talked to him about is the fact that, okay, you got your country, say your black country artists, right? And they won't even, like, they'll get their stardom and they won't even reach down to pull up the you know what I'm saying? Like the conversation I had with him, bro, it goes on for hours because it's a defeating thing to him because, man, that boy been putting in some work for us. He moved his whole life to go to Nashville to do this. And like so for the white boy, whatever I don't give a fuck what his name is, for him to say that weak ass shit, you know what I'm saying? But then we don't give y'all that same energy when y'all impede into our genre of music. You know what I'm saying? We don't give y'all that energy. We welcome you bitch ass niggas with open arms.
Let them use us. And then they go run back to the other genre.
Crazy fucking work, bro.
Like that Allen Iverson nigga. Man, I don't have no respect for that nigga.
Yeah.
What's his name, Rich? The white boy.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
Post Malone. He started off country.
Yeah.
Got into hip hop, blew up, left.
Yeah.
Now we look
off that song you just said, it was that song.
But y'all realize all white boys go back home. Kid Rock, all of them. Machine Gun Kelly. Only motherfucker didn't was Eminem. He's still hanging around. But people
Mark Wahlberg.
He went. Everybody go home. But
they all go home.
On this nigga here talking about Beyonce, this is how I feel about it when they say she didn't have the best album. I just want us to realize one thing. Not now nigga alive had nothing to do with the voting of that country award. So the white folks must have felt that bitch was good because they gave. He mad at us for no reason. Shit, y'all gave it to us. So we don't run over there.
That's
we ain't putting our damn vote.
We not over there.
Done that. Y'all must think that shit good. We don't think it's all that, but y'all must do because y'all gave him a war. We didn't have shit to do with that. So he need to go fuck with them. Cause we feel you. It ain't her best work, but shit, y'all must have felt some kind of way because y'all gave it to her. If a nigga would have voted on that, I'd been like, yeah, we on some bullshit. We didn't even vote on that. They did that themselves. They gave her that. They want to suck up for some reason. So shit, say Playboy, you need to be mad at your own kind. Because we ain't had nothing to do with it.
And then Beyonce doing the country album, you don't think that'll put more eyes on country music?
What? Man, listen.
No matter if she got the best album or not, if she putting more eyes,
she went to country despite because Taylor Swift kept getting the album of the year. She would get the song of the year every time, but they would give Taylor Swift the album of the year, that other girl. I forgot her name. not Stephon, but the other girl, they would get it. She would never get album of the year. And that's why Jay-Z came out that year and said she 25 years and she still ain't got album of the year. So her next album was Cowboy Carter, was a country album, and they gave up country album of the year. So I was like,
y'all
look
see
at
them,
this shit.
Y'all see them shows? Y'all see them shows she's on right now?
They packed out and people went shit. She got more niggas in a cowboy hat than a Tarzan movie. Man, niggas got cowboy hats on there. Well, I ain't seen that man goddamn cowboys in forever.
Yeehaw, nigga.
Yeah, shit, yeah. She damn near died falling out of it. But y'all, listen, you know, I'm a conspiracy theories. You know why she's still touring? Because they're trying to make Blue Ivory the next big superstar. They trying to groom her. I see what they doing. Jay-Z even gonna keep performing. And why she get in every one of their shows, she's trying to come in there. But I don't know where her talent lie. But they trying to work her though. That's why her mama's still out there. Because Beyonce don't have to be out there like that. And I noticed her daughter enjoyed more than her.
But Rich, we gotta forgive Beyonce still young.
Yeah, she still is. She's still gonna perform.
She's 30. She only like 30-something years old.
Yeah, she should be 40. Beyonce should be 40 now. She should be 40. Jay-Z 50, 56. She should be 40, 41, 42. She ain't that. But yeah, I'm just saying she gonna keep performing though, because that's what she do. But I see they play. They trying to get Blue Ivory because they gave her the light is on her a lot when they performing now. I'm like, why are they blowing this little girl up? Because I would be hiding her. I'll be hiding her. They putting her out. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's gonna be all right.
Man, boy, another good show in the books, bro. We gonna keep running it up, bro. I want to appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Rich, it's good we have you back.
Yes,
bro.
Absolutely.
Listen, I gotta say this. I know life be life, but man, just know that life in us too. Get on when you can.
And if you don't come on,
I got
you. To your door.
Okay.
Bro, got y'all. As long as you got the phone, bro, you good.
It's good to be missed. I'll be back. Don't worry. Y'all don't have to worry. I'm here. I'm here. Y'all don't have to worry. I'm here. I got you.
Definitely good to see Rich back on the show.
Come on, I'm back. I got you.
Hater.
I'm back, bro. Y'all, we good.
Here's the thing. The golden ticket is the monetization. Let me explain to you. And it's not that you don't know, but I just have to say.
Yeah, so, go ahead.
There's specs that we have to. There specs that we have to hit. There are metrics that we have to hit, right? And it can be one of the two or a combination of two or all of them, right? To be monetized. So here's where it changes the whole paradigm. Once you hit the metrics to get monetized, the algorithm favors us. I'm telling you, it changes the entire fucking game. Listen to me, bro. I go to YouTube University. Shit.
Hey, y'all trying to get girls, right?
Huh?
Y'all trying to get girls?
We ain't trying. We have. You nigga, what you
I know. No. What I'm saying that because I never mentioned.
Really been missing.
No. I saw. Y'all ran somebody out, but y'all. I'm glad I ain't had nothing to do with that. I'm glad I had nothing to do with that. I'm glad my hands clean on that, but that's on y'all. That's y'all over there. Look, that's that guy over there.
I see it, Rich.
But listen. No,
we have not ran nobody out. I talked to her today.
My daughter and them have a podcast called Trill Academy. It's been going on 3 years. I think they monetize. They do good. They started from college, but it's called Trill Academy. And they think they be on, some guys. So I told them, I said, because she be laughing like, when you gonna let me come on? I said, yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm gonna tell them to come on. Because they got a nice strong follower. You can look them up. It's called Trill Academy. It's on everything.
Send us the link in the group chat. Send us the link in the group chat.
Okay, I'll send the link.
I do that. You did that shit, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
She been doing man.
I'm finna go look it up right now.
Yeah, it's called Trill Academy.
Send it in the link though. Send it in the group chat.
I got y'all. That's
I got
what it
you
is.
out.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm looking now, man.
Trill Academy. The Toya, that's mine.
Got
That's my junior. She talks shit like me, so she good.
She do.
She do. She gonna talk shit. She gonna.
Well, family, man, we gonna get out of here. Another thing I
All
wanted
right.
to add too, man. I actually today was the first day I actually found a podcast studio.
Okay.
And so the good thing is that I found it, and it actually a good deal. The dude is actually working with me, and so
I think that's it. Trill Academy.
Nigga, how you gonna cut me out?
I'm sorry, brother. Me and Yogi got some shit going on.
Just being rich, niggas. All
I'm
good.
sorry.
So now, but I found a studio, a podcast studio, bro. It is so dope, and the guy he's working with me, man. He's actually was a blessing, and the reason why I'm bringing it up is because he's a testament to that, bro. When life be lifing, you want to push harder with your passions, because meeting him, I met him by way of me pushing through and still attacking my passion. I wouldn't have met him if I didn't. If I would have called this show off today, I would have never met him. But what happened was I found him in the midst of fighting to push through and keep going on with my passion. And I end up meeting him because of that. If it wasn't for my will, I wouldn't have met him. And he's a blessing to me. So I just want to just give y'all that game, bro. Don't give up. Not saying you are in this to the people in YouTube land. If it's something you love, do it. Don't quit your fucking day job. I'm just saying. But you cannot quit your day job and still fight through it and attack, and don't give up your will, because you're gonna find blessing in it. You know what I'm saying? I just have to spit that, child, before we go. All right. So basically what I'm saying, to make a long story short, and now I can talk in niggas turn. Rich, you miss another motherfucking podcast. I'm gonna have
to the house. Okay. Hey, do y'all know they got a podcast studio at the library? The library has a podcast. They have the Black Magic camera with the green screen at the public library.
So
that blew my heart when I went in there, because the one on the southwest, they got a podcast studio with 7 cameras. All you have to do is take a one-day class, and you can book it for 2 hours whenever. It's beautiful. I mean, it was live. Got the big screen up.
I mean, it's hard to make excuses. It's hard. You know
but that's why I say, when they say you want to hire something, put it in the book. Man, they put it got a whole studio. I'm talking about Pro 2, anything you want. Mixing board, live, where you can play music at the library for free. I was like, what? They got Mac computers. You can print the shirts. You can make your banner. You can do your whole operation from right there.
Hey,
they don't do it, but if you know how to do it, you can do the shit to the library.
The group chat.
Okay, the one on Hearst Tech at the Houston Library Tech is called Tech Centers. Yeah. And they have the Black Magic camera with the green stripe.
And I'm glad you brought it up, Rich.
Me and Raz went on 2 of them. I went to all of them.
I'm glad you brought that up, Rich. Now watch how this whole this whole, Lord forgive me, I say Comcast. Watch how this whole podcast come full circle. Now, we started off this show talking about what knowledge and reading, right? And research. Yeah. Now, look what Rich just brought up about the library. And we started off and we ended it. And let me end it by saying this. To the people out there in YouTube land, I still have a library page.
Yep. That's all you need.
I still have a library. I still go to the library.
Yeah, I have a library.
I was at the library yesterday. I read my case down.
The library, yeah. But they got to
taking the kids tomorrow.
Hey, go look, check that tech case out when you go in there where they do the movies and all that. They green room and stuff. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Quality.
I mean, you can make t-shirts. You can make t-shirts. I mean, they got 3D printers. You can make a banner, a 15 by something big banners. All of it free. You just have to know how to work it.
They will even rent you out portable internet modems.
Yeah, they got all kind of stuff. Because they got every Mac in there. They got Mac. They got the PCs. They got anything you want in there for free. All you do that's go in there and they be like, shit, just get you booked 2 hours.
And,
and
look, and another thing, let me tell y'all this too. They also give free passes and stuff to the museum, to the zoo. Oh
but
my
when
God.
you go in there, if you in there doing podcasts and movies, you'll love it because they got that black magic.
They even give
got
you
the cameras.
free IMAX theater tickets if you can't afford it, or if you just want to take advantage of it being free or at a discounted rate, bro.
Yeah.
Can't make this up. And on that note,
yeah.
we out.